YouTube, refreshing.
Let me get my computer pulled up. If you're watching, give me 1 second. It's my computer.
Boom, there we are. YouTube,
Just a little
refreshing. Whoop. All right, we are live on YouTube, guys. We just... Tell them what we just did, Hunter.
Well, we just recorded the newest episode of Brothers of the Pipe podcast. And in this episode, we reviewed a blend and really a brand that was new to both of us. And the brand is Drucker and Sons, and the blend was Levant Mixture, which is an old recipe that Gregory Pease kind of blended to his memory of, I guess, the original recipe when he worked at the shop. So it was an English mixture, English mixture with Latakia, Virginia, and Oriental. Obviously, don't want to give the whole episode away. We talk about a lot of things pipe tobacco related, including the blend, and we both found it pretty favorable. So if you have a free moment, go check it out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you like to listen to podcasts.
Got some of my favorite people in the world already in the chat. Moments and Seasons, David G, Cactus Piper, Old Man Copper. Gentlemen, what is going on? Speaking of, hey, Life with a Pipe. Jeffrey, speaking of Old Man Copper, guys, the Captain Burley Slice pomade is out on his website. If you want to get some nice hair pomade, please head over. He's got a YTPC coupon code, 15% off everything except hats in the store. Check it out. Robert Piper, House of Manners. What's going on, gentlemen? Robert, we mentioned you in the podcast tonight, my friend. I hope graduation went well. I think that's what he had an Opus X 20th, dude. I think it was the day of his son's graduation. His son's graduating. I'm not sure if it was the exact day. I might have missed that part, but I was stoked for him. Terry is in the house. How you doing, brother?
You go grab a pipe. I'll be right back.
Yeah, buddy. Guys, we just smoked. I'll let Hunter explain what this one was.
Drucker and Sons Levant Mixture.
Drucker and Sons Levant, and this sample was from 2022, gifted to us by a friend of the podcast, David, and it was a fun English mixture. I got a little bit left in the pipe. We're going to get this going. Maybe.
Okay, almost ready.
A little bit scatterbrained today, guys. Let's see who we got here. Maybe. Evening, Robert.
Hello, gentlemen. What is up?
What's going on, man?
No video?
Let me see. Maybe I just messed up.
We have a darn good looking thumbnail, but no video.
Well, let's see if we can fix that.
Got someone else here?
Oh, excuse me. By the way, tonight's smoke, starting off with, and this should take me most of the night, Port Allen Deal Carolina Red Flake 2025, and a really big but really awesome no-name double.
Because Robert doesn't like it, you're going to rub it in his face. Cactus Piper in the chat.
What's up,
going on,
gentlemen?
brother?
Are you using the pomade right now?
I am.
Looks
I have
awesome.
it at the moment. I put it in at 6 this morning, but it's still holding for the most part, man. It's been a long day. I've done grocery shopping, bass fishing. I've done so much today. It's been busy.
Da 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 da.
What are you drinking?
I have a little bit of Old Granddad bottled and bond, and a little bit of Modelo Especial.
Excellent.
Double fisting. Brian, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Better than I deserve. So good to see you in the chat tonight here on video, man. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Lukester,
Yes.
do I ever have a story for you, buddy? So everyone's heard about my troubles finding Eagle Rare because of the bourbon craze of the last half decade, right? Well, the bourbon bubble has busted, and my local liquor store. Oh, we got someone else joining in. I'll try to keep the story going. Hold on one sec. It was Robert again. I got 2 Roberts. Oh my gosh.
There's 2 of him.
There's 2 me.
That's what we need. That's what the world needs. I'll kick the one, though. I'll have to.
Yeah, I mean,
So which one's the real one and which one's the evil clone? There he is. What's up, brother? All right. We got Early Morning Pipe in the chat as well. Anyway, I was telling Lukester, have not been able to get Eagle Rare in about 6 years here locally. My local liquor store, old lady that I really like, I love this lady. She gets the 2 or 3 allocated bottles that come in every month and keeps them for herself personally, right? And I've been giving her hell about it for the last 6 months. I've been wanting to get more of this Eagle Rare. And I knew that this bourbon bubble had busted and the trickle down to BFE West Virginia would happen eventually. And she told me today that the store I go to in Fayetteville, West Virginia, Comac Liquor in Fayetteville, and the store they own in Oak Hill are both getting 41 cases of Eagle Rare Thursday. There's no limit on the purchasing amount. And for the area, a decent price at $58. Before tax. So if anybody in the state, if anybody in the state's looking for some this Thursday, it will be plentiful.
Hey, I'm just glad the lady has good taste. You know what I mean?
Robert, you got, me too. Robert, you got no audio now. Whatever you said, try it again, brother.
Luke sure was showing off.
There you go.
Luke was showing off his alcohol collection last night on Chris's live stream. He's got a collection.
Guys, I tried to stay up to watch Chris's, man, but it was like 8:45. You can ask my wife, and I was in bed like, man, it's the Friday nights, and it's 9 o'clock here. It's so difficult for me.
You got to be in good shape for Saturday nights.
Man, I just by the time Friday night comes, I'm like, I need more than 6 hours of sleep. My body is just toast. You know what I mean? But yeah.
So, Dakota, the vapor shootout that I'm doing, the 2 blends was Watch City Cigars Rougarou and then Elizabethan Match.
Which you just got both recently. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but I've been smoking the Elizabethan Match and I didn't get it. I thought for sure that the Rougarou was Sutliff. I was wrong. Dead wrong. I got the 2 backwards pretty much.
Rougarou is Sutliff in origin.
In origin, it is when you think about it. But stuck my neck out on that. It wasn't quite right.
Robert, your son did just graduate? I still don't have audio on you, brother. I'm not sure what's going on. Go into the settings and change your microphone input device and see if that helps. Brian, what are you smoking, sir?
There's From Beyond in my pub pipe that I won in the Slow Smoke contest here.
No way. You said From Beyond? Was it this past year's?
Yeah.
Great blend. Fantastic blend. Really like it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a full bent. I see that. Very nice.
Yeah. It's nice, yeah.
Very nice. Cactus, what are you smoking, brother?
Last night I was smoking the 1996, the Chicago Pipe Show blend, and tonight I'm smoking the 2026.
Okay, one was Virginia, one was
English.
English. Okay,
Yeah, the 2026 is a vapor.
gotcha. Which one do you prefer so far?
They're both actually really good. I honestly wasn't expecting a lot out of either one of them, but they're both pretty good.
Excellent. I've heard really good stuff about the Virginia. The English, who was it? Someone said it was another English. I don't remember. But the Virginia, I did hear high remarks about.
Yeah, it's good. And the English it's kind of like a light English, but
Okay.
it's tasty.
Robert, let's try it again, buddy.
Can you hear me now?
Audio, I got you, old buddy.
Good.
Sorry, I'm probably a little just sad and just unable to perform my duties tonight to get on here because I'm just sad of all the festivities from yesterday. It was just a big day for us. What a blessing to see my son walk down the aisle as a man, graduating high school. It was amazing.
I thought that his actual graduation was yesterday, and then I said that I'm like, man, I'm not 100%. I was like, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna feel like an idiot.
No, you're good.
Congratulations to your
Thank
son.
you.
Congratulations to you for raising him right. When's the trip to Europe kick off, my man?
We are leaving for Ireland a week from today.
Wow.
Listen,
That's
I hope you guys make memories that are irreplaceable. I hope you have the time of your life.
Thank you.
And I'm praying that it's incredible in ways that you could not even foresee.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So we've got a good week ahead of us to get ready to go. Actually, Scott Rollins is going to be in Nashville tomorrow, and we're going to do Idiots with Manners Monday night. He will actually be here in my garage doing it with me, and then Jeremiah, of course, will be still in Pensacola. But then 2 weeks from then, Idiots with Manners I will be live from Ireland at about 4:30 in the morning. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to do it. So it's going to be a good time.
Be sure to shake Scott's hand for me and tell Jeremiah I said hi.
I will 100% do that. So
two of my favorite people within the YTPC there, gentlemen, true gentlemen. And man, you got it going on, brother.
I didn't get a chance to smoke the Opus 20 year yet because I was going to do it last. You know how it is. You have plans, and then we got done with graduation late. We had dinner very late, and by the time I got home, I jumped on Chris's live stream for about an hour before they were all done, and I just wanted to be able to relish the moment of smoking that cigar, so I just didn't get a chance to smoke it yet. So I'm actually saving it. I probably will smoke it a little later this week just because I'm so curious of what that's like. So, but I've heard good things.
Well, let us know. I'm very much looking forward to your thoughts on it. Opus X is one of those things that at one hand, it is completely just overhyped, and it was a 90s thing. Everyone is doing rapper in the Dominican Republic now. And on the other hand, they have variants that are so remarkably good. You know what I mean? So it's a double-sided sword, and if you just blindly buy into the hype, you'll get bitten sometimes. That being said, the Opus X binder filler with the broadleaf wrapper, the Añejo. The Añejo is incredible, and it's cheaper than a standard Opus X. I love it. It's about $16, I believe, is what I paid for it locally, and it's a fantastic strong stick. We got Alec. Congratulations on the 500 subscribers. Cigar Vice. He has a giveaway going on. Everybody go check him out. We have East Texas Pipe Club. Everybody knows him and loves him. How are you doing? And we have, I believe that's Mike, Static Age Show. How are you doing? That's Blood Logos. That is my dude there. How's everyone doing? Hey, Cactus, I didn't ask you what pipe are you smoking in.
This is Mark Tinsky that I got.
When did you get a Mark Tinsky pipe?
I've had it for a while. I just don't smoke it that often.
Dude, that's
Look at it. He just
a
likes to look at it.
legendary pipe maker, brother.
I
Good
looked
looking
at Mark
pipe.
Tinsky's online. You can get him in the estate section for a pretty good price, and I've about pulled the trigger on a couple of his bulldogs. Not gonna lie.
Is that a Lavat or a Canadian, or what is that?
No, I think it's more of a billiard. I think.
Okay.
You tell me.
It might be a straight billiard. I don't know.
I mean, the shank's not super long. I mean, the stem goes to here, so the shank is here, so I don't think it's a Canadian or a Lavat.
I like the proportions, man. Is it a good smoker?
Oh, it smokes like a dream.
Yeah, it's a good looking pipe. So to hear it smokes well is awesome to hear.
Robert, how long are you going to be in Ireland for?
Almost 2 weeks.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I've got we're gonna land in Shannon, and we'll spend a few days in the Dingle Peninsula. Then we'll head to the Killarney Peninsula, then Kilkenny area, and then Dublin, and then we'll come across back to Shannon, fly out. Got 4 distillery tours already booked. Yes, I do.
Which
My boy
ones?
turns. Well, what's cool is Garrett turns 18 the day before we leave, so
he'll be able to drink
So,
there.
yes, he will. So we're gonna have a good time.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then he's we got plans to go to Peterson Pipe Shop. I'm gonna buy him his first pipe. We're gonna smoke the first pipe at Peterson. He's so excited about that. So
He doesn't even realize he's like peaking at the top as far as your pipe smoking experience can be. Like to smoke your first pipe at the Peterson place in Ireland. I mean, that's just, I'm so happy for both of you. I'm happy for him and you, but that's just so cool that you'll get to experience that with your son, man.
yeah, I'm very excited. As far as distilleries go, we're gonna hit the Dingle Distillery. A lot of people don't know about the Dingle Distillery, but I actually really like Dingle whiskey a lot. I've drank a lot over the years, and it's a very underrated. People don't really talk about it a lot. So we're gonna hit Dingle. We're gonna do the Middleton, which is of course Jameson's. That's their rare. That's where the green spot is. That's where the Middleton whiskeys are at.
That's
kind of
where you want to be. Yes,
exactly. So I've got a tasting schedule for some of their rare stuff, which I'm excited about.
Do they do gift shop bottles like we do in the States?
They do. So
okay, cool.
yes. So yeah, that's actually Dingle actually just released a very limited release last week. I'm hoping there'll still be some there when I go. So we'll see if that works out. We'll be at Teeling, which was recommended to me by several people that said Teeling is the best.
Yes, so, I hear so much good stuff about the Teeling Distillery, man. Holy moly. Okay.
Yeah, and then the last one is a little unknown distillery. A lot of people don't know about it, but my whiskey guy I talked to when I told him I was going, he smiled real big and said, "You got to get a bottle from there." But it's called Pierce Lyons. It's actually in an old Catholic cathedral. Is where they distill the stuff, and the distillery looks amazing. So
that sounds so cool, man.
Can't wait, man! I can't wait. So
listen,
the videos and pictures are coming. So
I need a keychain or something. Something carry on. All right, something you can stuff in there.
I got your back, man.
I'm demanding it. Something small, but I need something.
I got you, Captain. I got you.
Man, listen, I'm going to live vicariously through you here because you're doing things I cannot hope to dream to do with my sons. So this is extremely cool. I'm extremely excited for you, and I hope you both just have the most incredible time.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I've told the story before, and we're all adults here. I can say this, but Garrett was our wonderful souvenir from Ireland in 2007, and he's literally been telling me for many years now. He said, "Dad, when are you going to take me back to the homeland?" And so I have said for many years. I read a book years ago talking about milestones, especially for boys. Like when you raise boys, the fathers and sons need to have like rite of passage ceremonies. They need to have certain events that they do together. And I heard this guy once, he said that he had 4 sons. He said he took a senior trip with every one of his sons, just him and his son.
That's incredible.
And he said that, those moments are just the most cherished moments he could have, because it's like they become an adult and you get to go experience these things with them before you send them off into the world. And it's just so, I can't wait just for me and him to just spend some just quality time, just the two of us. It's going to be amazing. And we're going to document the whole thing. My son's actually interested in content creation too. So he's starting to kind of get the itch a little bit and talk about some stuff he wants to do. So I think we're going to do a lot of filming while we're there. And God will, we'll come
Are you in the market for a new flat cap? What personal items are you in the market for?
Oh man, there's so many things I don't even know right now. Like I just want to go and just, well, we walk in and see things. The Irish, they make these big wool sweaters,
Yes.
And each the tart and the pattern on the sweater represents almost like the kilts would be for Scotland, like the patterns
Right.
on the thing. I've thought about looking at those, but last time I was in Ireland, I was a hefty guy like I am now. They don't have big guys like me over there. So when you go over
They're
there,
not
they're like,
cornbread fed over
no,
there, huh?
no, you got a 2X. So like, what's that? Oh, we don't have 2X's here. We don't do that here. So it's gonna be
Commission it on day one, and maybe it'll be ready by the time you leave.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. I need a House of Manners, like sweater. So it's
I
gonna
thought-
be.
Was Fat Bastard Irish? He was Scottish.
He was
Scottish.
Scottish. He
It's
was
not Scottish.
Scottish. If it's not Scottish, it's correct.
Listen, that
That's
was
right.
my favorite role from Michael Myers in the films was Fat Bastard. He was my absolute favorite.
I always laugh at the scene in Austin Powers where he's trying to back up like the little buggy in the hallway and he has to do like a 50-point. Listen, I watched a guy do that exact same thing in a 500,000 square foot warehouse with an electric skid steer and like a pallet, and it was just the exact same thing. And the whole time I'm picturing that Austin Powers scene, so I took a picture of it, sent it to my boss, the screen cap side by side with the picture I took. Funniest thing, you just had to been there. I know it sounds kind of silly hearing it now, but as an Austin Powers fan, I'm like watching this in real time, making the connection in my head.
It just looks familiar.
Moments in Season says that Scotland was an amazing country to visit. Man, listen, if I went to Scotland, there's a couple things that'd get me in trouble. I'd have to get me like an actual Harris tweed sport coat, and like there'd be some like things that had to be done, just had to be done. You know what I mean? Scotland would be just incredible in its own way. Ireland, on the other hand, there's unlimited things to pursue in Ireland. Unlimited.
We've scheduled a couple of free days that like just like we'll be in the area. So I didn't want to just overload like every day have something. I want to have like just time, because one of the fun things is just explore on your own and figure things out. And so we're gonna hit a couple of I found a couple antique stores we're gonna hit, see if I can find any old pipes just for fun.
That'd be cool.
Just you never know. So just to see, and we're gonna do some wandering, man. And like I said, it's just no agenda really. We have some things planned, but
Brutal enough in the chat. Welcome, Chris. He said, "Holy cow!" All caps. Grow that dang beard again. Look, it'll grow back. I promise, guys. I got a little risque with the straight razor a few nights back, but we're past it. We're letting it grow.
Hey, that's nicer than my comment.
Yeah,
he
said, "What the F happened to your face?" When we jump on Zoom to record the podcast, we get in there. Hunter looks at me and says, "What the F happened to your face?" Then he hands it off to his wife. He's like, "Honey, look at this dipshit." He didn't say
I didn't
that.
say the dipshit part, but
he didn't say that.
But you could have gave a guy a warning or something. You don't like just FaceTime your brother after having a beer for like virtually ever, and then you got nothing. I mean, you give someone a head to like Cactus Piper. If he was to shave and then join us,
I wouldn't recognize
him to let me know first that he had shaved.
I'd be like, "Hey, buddy, welcome to the community. What's your name?"
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, we got another cactus. That's cool. We can share the name. How are you? You know what I mean?
East Texas is like saying I'm the Batman. I'm a real Bruce Wayne. Colombian Piper is in the chat. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? So the kids, I don't know if you guys remember about 10 years ago or almost 10 years ago, Bat Dad on YouTube was like this viral sensation, right? Telling his kids to go to bed and stuff. And there was this one night, my kids were being loud in their bedroom, like close to 10 years ago. So maybe 8 years ago. So I'm guessing they were like 4 and 6, right? The two oldest ones. And I come in there and I was like, "Go to bed." And my oldest son said, "Who are you?" And it was the funniest thing.
Did you say I'm Batman?
I said, "I'm Bat Dad." And they didn't backtalk at that time. They were pretty disciplined. Now they like to backtalk, but back then they didn't say a damn word, dude. I didn't hear a peep out of them. Walt,
got a kick
Carolina
out of-
Kurt in the chat. Jump on in here if you want to, sir.
There is I'm sure y'all seen the little video of the mom. She's like washing dishes or something. And she tells her, she's asking her son, "Hey, what do you want for dinner?" And he comes up behind her and he's dressed like Batman. And he's like, "Justice." And he like chokes her out. And then he pops back up. I love that video. It makes me laugh.
I think it's the same guy. I think it's the same guy, if I'm not
What for
mistaken.
dinner? Justice.
Isn't that the guy that goes by Bat Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. He hasn't made any content in a while, but he had a lot of videos. They were hilarious. And it's total dad humor because it's funny, but really it's just annoying his wife. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't find it funny at all, which is the most humor there can be.
It makes it even better, right?
Yeah, it's right. The more she's annoyed, the funnier I find it. So
Jeffrey says he's going to shave his head.
No, it's like Samson. He's gonna live.
what's wrong with that?
Well, his hair's really long right now. He keeps it pulled back. When I said Jeffrey said he's going to shave his head, Angela says, no, because then he can't use your pomade.
That's right.
Cactus can't use it. Hunter can't use it. We need to get these guys some buffing compound. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I can use. Hey, look at this. I can use it. Look at that.
There you go. You're going to have to order some.
Robert's got some hair.
Use the East Texas Pipe Club discount code for 15% off.
That's what we're talking about.
All right,
Jeffrey inspired me.
I'm going to
I started
refill the
growing it
glass
out.
and I'll be right back.
I saw Jeffrey's locks and I said, I got to grow mine out one last time before it starts falling out because it's getting close. I'm starting to get that 50-year-old patch in the back. And Jeffrey's a handsome devil, man. Got that hair, man. I'm telling you, man.
He's a dapper Dan man.
He's a dapper dandy, man.
I'll be right back.
And I've got the. This is a total coincidence. I didn't realize it until we had already started the live. But I'm in my Miller High Life shirt, actually drinking a Miller High Life.
I love it. The champagne of beer, man. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a High Life guy.
Dude, listen,
drink.
I'm not going to hate on you for that at all.
It's not the only thing I'll drink, but I am a pretty big High Life fan, and I can find it virtually anywhere, which is the good thing. It's obtainable. You know what I mean?
When it's summertime and it's hot, that is a dang good beer, man. I don't care what anybody says.
It's a good grass mowing beer. Like, you just got done mowing
Heck,
the grass.
yes.
You're hot, you're sweaty. Grab that little, small glass bottle of
The pony, man.
Pony, man.
Yes.
The High Life.
Little
That's what I'm
stuff.
talking about, man. That is amazing.
Good stuff. So, listen, your name was brought up on the podcast this evening. And in honor of your name being brought up on the podcast, Robert, I'm smoking one of your all-time favorite blends.
Uh-oh.
Cornell and Deals 2025 Carolina Red Flake.
Is it with Perique?
With Perique.
Oh, yeah.
I heard you love the Perique in it, so I made
Yeah.
sure to get this one.
Which is funny because I really enjoyed smoking vapors recently, but I don't know what it is. I just did not like that blend at all. And I tried it 3 times and I just cannot get into it.
Have you tried the 2025 version 3 times or 3 separate Carolina Red Flakes?
I tried the same 10 3 different times because again, because I was drinking a really high proof whiskey that night too.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking maybe that was part of the problem. Maybe, listen, I'm all about giving things a chance. So if I can find an older blend that's, I don't have any older blends. I have some older Carolina Red Flake, just the regular,
Yeah.
but I don't have any with Perique that's any older than the 2025. So, but
I haven't had any older with Perique, but I've had 2 or 3 previous versions of just the straight Carolina Red Flake without Perique, and I actually preferred those more. Now, I am a Perique guy. Usually I'm all about the vapors and having Perique in it. But with Carolina Red Flake, like I said, the 2025, I enjoyed it, but the ones without Perique, I actually enjoyed a lot more. So if you ever get the chance or want to open up one of yours eventually, you might have a completely different experience, because I don't find the 25 with Perique to be anything like the ones without it. Even
now,
with
I've gotten to smoke some old Carolina Red Flake, and I actually enjoy those. The 2 I've tried, I enjoyed.
Okay.
So
Yep.
it's very tangy. It's got a nice like vinegary thing. I love that. That sounds. I don't know what it was about. I don't know if it maybe this tin. Maybe this tin just wasn't good. I don't know, but it was. To me, it was almost bitter. It didn't really have a whole lot of flavor to it. It didn't have like that nice vinegary feel to it. It didn't have that spice that little paprika adds to it. It was just it was bland. It was just, I don't know. I just did not enjoy it at all.
I'm
So
saying it's okay, but it's not like the previous Carolina Red Flakes. It's a night and day difference, and it's not just the Perique. I mean, the Virginias taste different to me.
I mean, what I'm smoking tonight is way better. So
Yeah.
Speaking of small batches, everybody get their 8 states.
We mentioned that on the podcast as well. I haven't seen this much excitement for a small batch this year within my friend group and the people I speak to in the community. It obviously was a very highly anticipated.
Sold out in like 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
I just happened to log on at the right time, I guess, because I just forgot all about it. And about 5:15, I said, "What's going on over smokingpipes.com?" and looked in there, and there was like couldn't get on, and then it finally let me in. I bought 4 tins.
I bought 1 tin. I think Dakota bought 3 tins. I've got several iterations of that in the cellar. I'm not trying to get a whole lot more burley at the moment, so I just bought 1 to smoke.
FD 1555 asks, has anyone ever had aged tobacco tin or can pop on its own due to pressure? Yes. I've had tins compromised probably due to pressure. They were in the cellar. They were doing fine. You go to open them and they were dry because they've been compromised. So I'm assuming that's why. But some tins don't. I've had Cornell and Dill tins. Some we've had, some gifted to us that are like footballs. They're so blown out and they still haven't been compromised. So it depends on the type of blend. Some of them absolutely will compromise under pressure.
As far as sealed tobacco goes, and this is not from personal experience, this is just what I've read a lot online, but they say the square tins are the worst for losing the seal. Something that like Samuel Gawith would use or Wessex used to use before they went to the round tins.
The old cap stands.
The old cap stands like that.
HH, Burley Flake and stuff.
That, or, Old Dark Fire, the whole McBaron HH line. Even Dunhill used to be square tins back in the day. You used to get like Dunhill flakes in a square tin.
Oh, Rye Bread Piper missed out. He said he was at the barber. By the time he got back and remembered, it was sold out everywhere. Daggone. Maybe I can help you out, Rye Bread. Send me an email and might be able to help you with that. Brutal, I agree. Samuel Gall to be desired. Although the rectangle aesthetic is based. It looks great, but structurally, it's not there.
So what about taking those square tins and putting in one of those like the air sealer
Vacuum
things?
seal in it? Man, listen, I'd put it in a damn jar. Little jars are cheap. I've seen people put like Scotch tape or something around them, and I'm like, what is that? I think
it's probably the Piper bought some kind of like medical grade, like it's like a stretchy, like cling tape that seals real good, but it's like medical grade.
Maybe I just don't know, guys. I don't know. I've seen people do stuff.
How long are we wanting to age for? You know what I mean? I think
forever.
Right. If it's 20 years, I mean, will the material that he's using on that hold up after 20 years? Maybe so. I'm not saying it won't. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I don't know. Mason jars have just been proven to work over decades upon decades upon decades. I just stick to what I know. I'm not saying the way I do it is like the only way. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but I mean, you guys have been doing this a long time, so let me get your expert opinion on this. So that box I just put together for my kids, should I open that box, take all that tobacco out, put it in jars, and then do it that way, just to
No, the
guarantee?
only ones you had I'd be concerned with was the HH Kentucky and the HH the dark fired and the HH Burley. I think you had 2 square tins, one of each, something like that.
I had it's a Kentucky, it's a old dark fire, and then the Kentucky Bold. Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
what you need to do with those, Robert, and this is just best case scenario, is you need to put them in the post and ship them to me, and
And then 20 years later, you'll open it with my kids.
Smoke them and
you
make
send
sure
me
they
an
don't go
email, I'll
bad.
get them back to you. I'm sure. No, if anything had a concern, it'd be the square tins. But man, you can tell if they're concave and they're not flat or convex. They're still airtight and sealed. You know, they're vacuum sealed. I wouldn't worry about it yet. Keep an eye on them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So if you press it and you get a little clicky, then it's probably compromised.
Guaranteed. Yeah. If it's yeah, and it's not like botulism; it'll just dry out. But yeah, Mushroom Leg Piper's in the chat. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well.
Did I miss something, or is he referencing the Rolling Stones?
He is certainly referencing the Rolling Stones.
Okay, cool.
Because that's Mushroom Leg, and he's cool like that.
Yeah, Luke's forgot it too.
Pleased
Okay.
to meet ya. Won't you guess my name?
Okay, I'm glad everyone picked up the reference, including myself. I was getting worried for a second.
Brian, haven't
Stones
heard
are
from you in a minute, man. How's your pipe smoking, brother?
It's going really good.
Good, man. I'm seeing lots of smoke output, which is always a good sign.
Yep. I'm here in my backyard smoking tent, looking out at the woods, and got a little fire going out in front of the tent, and chilling out in my easy chair here.
It's hard to beat that. It is hard to beat that.
It's like a good night, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Got my Irish coffee here, you know. So
I won't tell anyone.
God bless you.
I won't tell anyone. All right, we got someone else
we're allowed
here. I think I was getting an audio loop from someone. I'm not sure. Oh, we got Slinger in the house.
Hey, what's
Slinger.
up, bro?
Going on?
How you doing?
Doing well, sir, and you?
Very well.
Arizona brother.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Sweating.
It is a beautiful, cool, like 83 degrees out here right now.
Is that it?
Oh, yeah.
What's your house been like?
What's that?
What have the has been like? I heard Cactus talking about it the other day.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. There's
your temperature highs throughout the day. What have they been getting up to?
Well, we've been breaching the hundreds the past few days, but we're having a cool off.
I don't know how you do it, brother. I'll just be honest. I don't know how you do it. Old Man Copper's heading out. Everybody, please go subscribe to Old Man Copper. Go to his website if you need any beard balm, mustache wax, pomade, bug repellent. They can't make it cooler in Arizona, but he's got some great products. Go check him out. He's a dear friend.
Yeah, definitely hit Old Man Copper
So, Blue Cord Custom says, Cactus, my bearded beauty, and Dakota, what the fuck? He said you look like Vice. Put it back on your face. It grows. It's coming. It's on its way.
I mean, I was hoping that you would just shave this part and grow that stash out, man. Just be like,
Robert, I got that 114-year-old straight razor all slicked up, and I got bored one night and popped out the vanity mirror and got real close to it. And I just started whacking, dude. I was having so much fun. I couldn't
Dude,
stop.
you've got me totally interested in that. I was actually looking at, so you can find some really cool stuff like on vintage stuff on like is it goodwill.com has like all these like
Oh
crazy
yeah,
estate
man.
sales. So I'm actually looking for an old straight razor now because of you. I'm
Man,
I'm gonna get
listen,
one. I'm getting one, man.
I am going to let the goatee grow back out, but I'm going to try to keep the cheeks clean. Look, there's baby cat, baby Slinger. What's
Yeah,
going
there's my
on, baby
son.
Slinger?
I make him big. Look at this guy. He's like a big doughy cinder block.
That makes me sad. It makes me sad to look at that little baby because mine ain't little anymore.
Yeah,
Well, mine
my
ain't moving out
youngest is
anytime soon.
not so young, so I get it, man. At the same time, man, it's kind of
Dakota,
like,
you need one of those. You need one of those Gangs of New York mustaches.
yes.
that'd be
Peaky
sick.
Blinders got such a vibe to it, and me and Robert's been talking about like men's style and just trying to up your game a little bit, guys.
Absolutely.
I've been obsessed lately, going to thrift stores and stuff and looking stuff up online. I've been having a blast, and
I love it. Yes.
not just trying to dress up, but trying to dress purposeful, and not trying to chase men's fashion, because fashion does not
Nope.
interest me a bit, but trying
Nope.
to develop my own style, right?
Yes.
And just trying to
100%.
put my own best foot forward, how I would like to do, because I actually like to do it. Now the clean shaven thing, just forgive that. That was a foobar, but
I'm glad you're
It'll
interested
come back.
in razors, but it's not me, man. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. Like, I've got nothing up here. This is all I've got to work with. I can't use
it'll
this.
grow back.
Well, so
Yeah,
Captain,
it'll come
this
back
is this
fast.
is a great conversation because I would love to know like y'all's thoughts on this. And again, everybody's got a different thought. That's good. I'm curious. So like I went to this graduation last night, and I'm not saying you got to be in a full 3-piece suit or anything like that, but I don't know. I saw so many guys wearing like shorts and t-shirts at a graduation, and I'm just like, I think there's something cool about every once in a while just putting on something nice. Listen, I grew up in the country. I'm not like some, pompous, city guy that grew up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I understand. Like I love listen, I've got the most comfortable clothes in the world. I love a good pair of Carhartt like anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it.
So,
But I just feel like there should be times that you should be able to like put something nice on and like just out of the respect for like the occasion, like a funeral, a wedding, a graduation, take your wife out and look nice. I think she would. Listen, my wife is not pretentious at all, but you know what? I think she likes it whenever I get dressed up and take her on a nice date every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? I think it's nice.
I got a question
I
for
think
you.
my
Okay?
wife just got a frog in her throat. She said, think she's trying to get my attention, Robert.
My wife's doing the same thing right now. That's okay.
Here's the thing, Robert, and I have a second dimension to all of this, right?
Sure.
I've always kind of liked to experiment and stuff, but here's the bigger thing. At the moment, for me, the most rebellious thing I can do against the norms established within the culture is to dress well. Can you believe that?
Isn't that crazy?
You want to do something different? Dress well. And I'm kind of embracing it, kind of leaning into it, and I'm kind of having a lot of fun. And guys, I have a couple of resources if anyone wants to check them out. Some of them cross over within the pipe community, believe it or not. But the Veritas Entertainment, the guys that actually publish Timber and Smoke magazine, they do their own books, they're authors, but they do some really cool men's style stuff, and they break some molds, and it's a lot of fun. Also, some YouTube channels I've been following. It's been excellent. It really has been.
So, Robert, like my question is, there is times when there's times when dressing down is not appropriate. I think we'll all agree with that.
Sure.
Is there ever really times when dressing nice isn't appropriate, though? You know what I mean? You can always dress nice wherever you're at. It's not always the best idea to dress casual, though. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you have to have a 3-piece suit, but it's never a bad place or a bad time to look nice.
I actually love that. Jeremiah and I were talking about this. Jeremiah likes to dress nice too, and we were talking about how you almost never like if you show up to an event and you're underdressed, you feel that. I don't care who you are. I really don't care who you are. Even if you say I don't care, you notice it though. Like you can act like you don't, but you get it. Like it's kind of like if you're wearing, jeans and everybody there's wearing slacks, you kind of you know that. Like I'm just being honest. Like I think you know what I'm saying.
That's
But
why the
no
nudist
one ever.
colony is the best place to be because there's no.
What'd you say?
That's why you go to the nudist colony.
I feel even worse there, bro.
Oh my goodness, no.
Listen, the Thunder Thimbles got to stay under wraps, okay? We got to, you know what I mean? There's limits here.
Listen, real quick.
Jeffrey will not be joining us again. Everybody, welcome Jeffrey into the chat because he won't be back. He let his hair down. Good to see you, brother. How you doing?
Look at the locks,
Hey, guys.
man. I am so jealous,
I'm getting
man.
hair envy right now.
Dude, I'm serious, man. That is amazing. Oh, jealous.
That is
It's
very
like a mild.
what you would think
It's like
of
a mild of
Samson.
charred
Yeah,
hay.
those
You
are
know
some
what's cool
damn
about
locks.
Jeffrey's hair? Jeffrey could literally I could see him pull that and totally pull off like a 3-piece suit with that, and then at the same time put on a Viking gear and go to a dang festival.
I'm
and he's
wondering-
good. He's good either way, man. He is in the house no matter where he's going. So
I'm wondering how
I just
many
had the vibe
romance
he fit in
novels
great
he's
at a
on the
Ren
cover
fair.
of is what I'm wondering.
Life with the Pipe exclusive. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, good Lord, we're going to scare him off. Guys, hold on a second. I want to get back to moments and seasons. He's talking about the old safety razors. And if no one knows, I've mentioned it several times on the YouTube and the podcast. I have my great-grandfather's Gillette solid brass safety razor from the 50s, and I still use it occasionally. So,
That's pretty cool.
In addition to my 114-year-old straight razor, I have other old stuff that has a family connection that's pretty cool as well.
I found a 100-year-old straight safety razor when I was metal detecting.
Oh man, that's fun. That's got to be fun.
Takes
Luxor
these
has
small
a fishing
blades though
tux.
that I can't get anywhere.
Jeffrey, what are you smoking?
Got some Warped Red Hunt and my YTPC Legends 2026.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I love
Very
that company.
nice.
I love Warped. Have you had any of their
Yes.
cigars?
Got great cigars.
It's not, actually. I've
They have
only
a
had their
pretty good
blend.
portfolio, Jeffrey. If you're into cigars, they have some basic Habano type standard stuff to kind of get your feet wet with them, but they have some really really good unique stuff to them as well.
Yeah, a lot of their pipe tobacco, they have a cigar version of that as well, like Cloud Hopper.
Until the
What's the
end.
other one? Yes,
I saw
yes.
a plum
Yeah.
pudding cigar somewhere floating around.
I've got about 4 plum pudding cigars
sounds
left.
awesome.
Good.
They-
Yeah, Dakota and I smoked
Me and
one on
Hunter reviewed them on the podcast. It was really nice.
I have had a plum pudding cigar.
Sounds good.
Happy Piper had a few left right when the Sutliff thing ended, and I grabbed about 5 of them, and they're pretty tasty. Now it's not the same experience. It's not the same experience.
It's not. And listen, I got a funny story, Robert. At Muletown, over in that back table that was in front of the pipe tobacco at Briarworks,
Oh yeah.
the Friday night, someone had one of those cigars that had just been lit and smoked down about a half an inch, let go out, and it was sitting there the whole night, and I was eyeballing it. I was like, man, I'm about to ask around. I was like, that's a good stick.
How dare you?
You go to a restaurant and see someone eat half a steak and the rest of the T-bone's just sitting there.
Yeah.
And you're
Come on,
Why
on,
shouldn't
man.
I?
Like a tomahawk ribeye or something. You left that in the
That's gonna look good on a sandwich tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just saying.
Speaking of plum pudding, has anybody compared the old one versus the C&D one? I haven't tried the C&D one. I'm curious how.
I saw some videos doing that. I haven't tried it.
I haven't done
I'm
it.
prepared.
I'm not a big
I got them right here behind me. I'm getting ready to.
Oh boy, You've been a busy beaver,
I've tried them both.
Jeffrey.
Yeah,
My
Jeffrey's
God, you've been
killing it right
busy,
now,
man.
Walt's been keeping me
I've tried
busy.
them both.
I know.
You got some awesome blends, guys. It's been a lot of
I'm-
fun. Thank you for sharing those with me, Walt.
That's got to be good feedback for him, though.
I'm not a super
I need to
taster, but I
actually
can't
type up
tell the
notes. I'm
difference.
terrible about writing things up. Sorry, go ahead.
I just said I'm not a super taster, but I've tried both of the plum puddings, and I can't tell the difference.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, some of you might be able to, but I can't. So I'm happy with it.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
I mean,
to hear that feedback.
I think some of that STG stuff's just going to be. It's just going to be hit or miss with everything. And Cornell and Deal taking over that. Apparently they said it's the same equipment, right? That's what I heard. Correct?
For
Some of it, yes.
With
And
this,
then the main guy was like on contract for the first so amount of time of production. So like they did everything even remotely possible to try to continue it. They played the cards the very best it could have been played. I will give them that. Hey, Dutch is in the chat. I haven't seen Dutch in a while. How you doing, sir? He's got a Dagner poker, which me and Hunter are both big fans of. Easy Times and Tetley's iced tea with lemon. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a good
I
time to
love
be.
Easy Times. That's one of my favorite Cornell and Deal blends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see Smoking Pipes drop the 20% off of the Presbyterian packets.
The pouches, yeah.
Yeah. Now, so they raised the price of the pouches, and then they lowered it back to the price of the tins. Now they don't have tins anymore. I'm like,
It's on sale, right?
it's on sale,
for the
man.
regular price.
Yeah, it's on sale for the regular price.
It's a cheaper packaging.
They don't make the
I absolutely
anymore?
love that. That's one of my favorite English blends, and I refuse to buy the pouches. I know I may be petty, but I can't help it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
So I don't mind if you have to raise the price, but don't go to a cheaper packaging.
Correct.
And raise the price. Either raise
Yes.
the price and keep it in the tin, or don't raise the price but move to a cheaper packaging to keep the price the same. Don't jack the price and then ruin the quality both.
And
they're
that's wisdom.
tying your
And
hands
that's coming
because
from
now
a
you
guy.
either have to like jar it immediately or smoke through the pouch.
Yeah,
You're not going to be.
But that's assuming you get a fresh pouch. You know, you could end up
Pouches
buying
compromise. Dude, pouch Hunter can tell you, man. Pouches are not tins. And if you don't have PG embedded into the blend like a lot of pouch blends do, it may not be sealed when you get to it. I mean, that's just how it is.
I mean, I'm sure there's some good pouch blends out there, but I think of pouch blends though. I think of like Borkum Riff and stuff like that. I don't want to smoke. Like, I'm just being honest. I mean, that may be.
I'm not against a pouch. It's actually a handier way to carry it if you're on the go than a tin. There's some upsides to a pouch. My thing is just as a method for the consumer to get your tobacco and hold on to it. It's far inferior, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So the only time I really gravitate to a pouch is like if I got some Captain Black Original, I usually get the tub, but I'll get a pouch too if I don't already have an older pouch that's still in good condition. Yeah, and just refill it, stick it in my pocket, go do my thing, you know?
Yeah, no, pouch is actually fine. Usually pouch blends are not as good quality. You're right. That being said, there's actually some good quality pouch blends. The thing is, who wants to sell her long term in a pouch?
No one.
No one.
Nobody.
No one's going to say that's best case scenario, right?
One of the most premium pipe tobacco blends you can get comes in a pouch. That is a Virginia Perique plug from Dan Tobacco called Salty Dogs, and right now it's like $27 for I assume it's a 1.75 ounce, 50 gram pouch of this plug.
Walt just reviewed it. Did you see Walt's review? He said something like maybe the best pipe tobacco ever or something.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. I smoked it back in the day before they jacked the price. I mean, it is really, really good, but now it's really, really expensive too.
Well, the St. Bruno Ready Rep comes in a pouch.
I haven't had to the St. Bruno yet. Cactus, you like it?
Mm-hmm.
I want to try that one.
Like,
I need to order
that's
that
like
one, to be honest.
$18-19 a pouch too, right?
Is it?
Jeffrey, comparison on
Is it really that
more
much?
expensive than the pouch? The tin is the actual flake, and then the pouch is the broken flake.
Right.
I didn't notice a difference in the taste, to be honest, but I always rub out my flakes anyways. but I actually enjoyed it pretty well. I've got a tin of it somewhere, and actually, I might have Dakota. I think Walt sent me a sample of that we could probably dive into.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Just keep that in the back of your mind before I forget.
Luxor says 3 amphora pouches fit in a jar, and he's not wrong. And that's the way to get it. If you can still get the amphora, open the pouches up, stuff it in a damn jar.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, man. I've got some amphora Virginia that Luxor gifted me. I've got some amphora Kentucky left. Walt gave me one, and then a listener of the podcast sent me one, and I split that with Hunter. I did the right thing. Okay, I did. And then I've got a lot of the amphora Burley that I stocked up on in a big jar, and that's the way to do it. Just empty the pouches in the jar, and you don't have to worry about anything.
Jeffrey, do you like, because I saw you on your comment, you said you haven't tried Northwoods yet. Do you like aromatic Englishes?
I actually don't. I do not like aromatic Englishes for the most part.
I would stay away from Northwoods then. Don't waste your time with them because it is it's a true aromatic English. It was kind of like Boswell's take on
aromatic nature.
What now?
What's the aromatic tone on it?
The old Frog Morton, Frog Morton was a aromatic English. I don't know what. So you guys that know the components way better than I do. What made that an aromatic? I don't know, but that was Boswell's attempt to kind of recreate that. To my understanding,
that's my understanding as well.
So Sutliff had
people I heard say that there's a little bit of Lane 1Q in Northwoods, but I don't know if I believe that.
I don't know. I don't know if there would be any way to confirm it or not. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it couldn't be a possibility, but
it's got a little. I mean, after smoking like some of the Frog Morton clones, I would say Northwoods is a little more smoky than actual Frog Morton that I've had.
Doesn't Northwoods have Cavendish in it?
Probably, yeah. I'd imagine.
Well, I was on the phone with Boswell's last year, because I had received a pouch of Northwoods that actually the entire pouch had the taste of plastic in it.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's terrible.
And I love Northwoods, and I got Northwoods for a long time. I never had that issue. So I called them up, and I was talking to them, and I don't know, I said something along the lines of maybe it leached into the Cavendish or something. And Rachel Boswell on the phone with me, point blank, said there is no Cavendish in Northwoods.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But, they wouldn't really tell me what is there, but they told me no Cavendish. So I don't know what the deal is with the topping or whatever, but usually they top Cavendish, if anything.
So Frog Morton Cellar has stave with the whiskey, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling aromatic? I wouldn't consider that aromatic. I would just consider that infused, I guess, with an alcohol topping.
Yeah, just
I would call that aromatic.
People call Northwoods a crossover before they call it an English aromatic, because I don't know. I feel like people are differentiating between the two terms. Like one thing is definitely an aromatic, but one thing is just a crossover. I think with Northwoods, the topping is so mild and faint, it's really hard for you to tell what it is, and you get mostly English out of it.
Yeah, I mean,
so like Squire has. If you compare, Squire has several English aromatics, and their Northwest Trek is a pretty good one, I think. But I don't know what makes an English aromatic compared to anything else.
If you compare something like Northwoods to Lane Limited's HGL, so like Northwoods is a lot more English than it is aromatic, whereas HGL is a lot more aromatic than it is English. And so I don't know which one you would call a crossover and which one you would call an English aromatic, but I could understand the difference between the two, because to me those two would be in two very different categories, even though they're kind of coming from the same angle.
So I can't stand the mixture of a food flavor with Latakia. Bob's Chocolate Flake, I do not like.
Oh man, I love that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I like it, but it's a total personal taste kind of thing. You know what I mean? And there's stuff that I don't like that a lot of people really enjoy. So I don't know. I did like Throgmorton Cellar back in the day a whole lot. But to be honest, I have kind of moved on from the more aromatic Englishes. I still smoke them from time to time, and there's some good ones out there. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I was just talking about this actually. I'm not a big aromatic smoker, but I love a Virginia with a rum topping on it. You know what I mean? It's just something
right.
about
The alcohol toppings.
They just go together so well, like they were meant to. And it's the same thing with cocoa and Burley. Burley already has a little bit of a natural cocoa component to the flavor. You can just add a touch of cocoa to the Burley to enhance that, and the two just go together so well. And that's kind of how like Virginia and rum is to me, in the right proportions.
Yeah.
Hey,
so Captain Bob's
the McConnell Scottish Flake has a little rum on it, and I know that stuff is delicious.
Yeah, it's very
Captain Bob's grape and Latakia. That's a no-go, guys. Grape and Latakia. I
don't think I've ever had a grape arrow.
Justin says Drucker and Sons King's Fool is the best English he's ever had. Well, Justin, we just had Drucker and Sons Levant on the podcast tonight, and we reviewed that. We had a lot of fun.
King's Fool is very good.
Haven't had King's Fool, but the Levant was.
I wish the tin was bigger.
Can we buy another tin?
Speaking of rum Virginias, I got some from Ken Byron Ventures. It's called Kraken.
Yeah,
something like that. But it's dark rum, Virginia and Perique, and it's delicious.
Yep.
Yeah, I bought some of that and gifted it out to a few people. Really enjoyed it.
One of those included. I really enjoyed it. I haven't got the moisture down to where I want it. I haven't decided if I want it as is or if I like it a little bit on the dry side. Really good blend, though.
Okay, so Mushroom Leg and Rye Bread saying that the Drucker and Sons Mary Monk is great. And JSF is saying Mary Monk. We've got a bunch of them here saying Mary Monk is a good one to try. So I'll keep that in mind. I'm not familiar with that one.
Leg. Howdy, Ray. How you doing, Bob?
They just had they just had that in stock, and I think it's sold out now. But just the other day, Smoking Pipes got a restock on that.
Well, listen, anything that Mushroom Leg recommends, his palate is. I don't really disagree with anything he said.
He's got a chef's palate, man.
Man, I really like his recommendations, and his commentary on blends is spot on for me. And it's not to say that someone else's is incorrect. It's more like a preference thing. You know what I mean? When Mushroom Leg's talking about blends, I tend to listen because he's just been spot on with everything I've tried. Walt says he's going to try, or Walt says King's Fool is good. Justin says he'll have to try it. Chris is in the chat. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. He's probably been busy with ball games this evening. Hey, guys, I'm sorry I missed the live last night, man. I tried to stay up. It wasn't the cards, man.
Actually, King's Fool is still in stock. My fault.
Is it? Okay. Might have to give me some of that.
Yeah, very good.
And it's a flake. Virginia Latakia, Burley, Black Cavendish.
I'd like to try.
The way it comes kind of reminds me more closer to a broken flake, but it's supposed to be a flake. Might have just been my tin.
I mean, that's everything from them, though, right?
Okay, This is kind of cool. On Smoking Pipes, out of 17 reviews, it has 5 stars, so no one gave it a single demerit.
That's crazy.
And there's a lot of verified buyers on there. So
that's crazy. I've never seen that. 17 reviews and all 5 stars?
Just hear Captain Burley Slice sounding like Christopher Walken. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I just watched the Weapon Choice video the other day, man.
You got the hair going too, man. Like, it's crazy.
Do the Joe Dirt thing or the Pulp Fiction thing? This watch.
It's stuck in my ass.
Dakota and Hunter, you guys will be proud of me. I ordered some snuff.
There we go. Did you go order what?
I got it from Bad Cat.
Okay.
Oh man,
I'm really curious about the Bad Cat plug.
You have to document your first experience. I've been doing Freiburg and Trayer today, high dry toast. It is a dry, light snuff, but it's in the kitchen. I might go grab it. It is a high dry toast, man. It's a European interpretation of an American dry Scotch snuff. It's a unique thing within the snuff world. I really like it.
That's not the one that we tried last Sunday, is it?
No, listen, that stuff we tried last Sunday, Hunter, I might give that to someone. That drain was freaking horrid, dude. It was so pleasant until it started to drain.
Well, we did a lot, though.
I did a bunch, man.
But yeah, it was draining on me bad. I was spitting on the concrete, just like...
Oh, no, dude. I was on Golly Mountain opening my car door, spitting the shit out, dude. It was bad.
It looked like I had Copenhagen in. I was
it was bad.
Around. But not to scare you guys away from nasal snuff. It's just Dakota and I did way more than we should have.
And it was heavily flavored. I can do aromatics when it comes to snuff. So when it comes to pipe tobacco and cigars, I don't like infused flavors. I want to taste the raw tobacco. When it comes to nasal snuff, I'm good either way. And but this one itself was just a bit aromatic for me. So everyone's talking about Bad Cat in the chat. Bad Cat's the man, and I reviewed a couple of his snuffs. As a matter of fact, I got a write-up on Bad Cat snuffs in Timber and Smoke magazine. Met him at Muletown, did not recognize him. He recognized me. We had one of those social awkward moments, but I am the biggest fan. Here's the bad thing about Bad Cat, guys. Money in hand, known this guy 6-8 months. I still have not tried his pipe tobacco.
He said he doesn't.
Bad Cat makes some really cool looking coins and plugs. Like, they look beautiful.
Yeah, he does great, man. He really does. And I have money in hand, and I still haven't tried his pipe tobacco, even though I've
speaking of
damnedest to get it.
Him and Appalachian Customs are doing a raffle on Instagram. $1 a ticket, maximum of 5, and the prize package is tobacco from both of them.
Yeah. Well, I've got a couple of Appalachian Customs now. The Virginia one I got is just superb. I love it. And he was completely open and transparent about it. The Matches 865 video blend is it's, I don't know, I like it, but it's not as repeatable for me as that Virginia one. Golden Years, I think it was called.
Golden Years, yeah.
Right here it is. Yeah, this one I really like. I really like that one.
I got his navel slices. I can't remember what they were called. I want some navel slices or something like that, and that was delicious.
I've had two of his.
They look pretty, Cactus. I haven't tried them, obviously, but they look great.
Yeah,
hey, gentlemen. Gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's my high school graduate right here, baby.
Oh, I don't have it.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Right. Thank you. That's my boy, Blue.
Hey, keep talking till you'll become big. Keep talking, Robert.
This is the man right here. This is the future of the man at House of Manners right here.
Hey, congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
This is the jewel of my eye. Let me just say right now, this is the greatest kid on earth. I love him. I'm biased, I know, but he's awesome. And I just tell you right now, I'm proud of him and all the accomplishments he has made, and he makes a dad proud. Let me tell you right now, this is a future gentleman right here, man.
Well, we're proud of you as well, and very nice to see you in here tonight.
Yes, sir.
You got a good role model there.
He is awesome, y'all. He just got back probably from playing pickleball. His back is wet, so I'm assuming he's been working out. Man, I tell you. Woo.
I'm so excited for y'all's trip, Robert. You have no idea. I mean,
Man,
really, I've mentioned it to my wife. I've mentioned it to people at work that don't even watch my channel. I was like, I got a friend on YouTube, man. He's got this great thing planned with his son that's graduating. I was like, they're going to Ireland and going to distilleries and doing all this stuff for a couple of weeks. I think it's fantastic. I really do.
Well, it's one of these things as dads, it's such a responsibility. I think and I say this with respect too. I just think there's so many parents out there. They had kids because they thought that's what they're supposed to do. And, they put their kids in front of screens all day and let that be a babysitter. My wife and I, we've been very intentional with our kids, like very intentional. We've loved on them. We've traveled with them. We've taken them places. We've shown them the world. I've invested in him, and I'm proud of him because he just is he's a man. He's a great man, and I'm just so happy for him. So I'm excited about what he's going to do, man. I'm excited about it.
I can't wait to see what is to entail. Blue Cord Custom Woodworks Rooster is heading out. Rooster, thanks for stopping by, brother. Everybody go check him out. He's doing awesome custom pipes, man. So please go check him out as well. And I got some here. You see stuff like this. Look at that. Look at that.
Real.
This is the one he made
finish
for me.
On that.
And he made my wife one as well out of olive wood from Jerusalem, believe it or not. This is American Black Walnut. It has a deer antler tip up here. First church warden type pipe I've ever owned, and it is gorgeous. Wow. Robert, you got a black walnut pipe too, don't you?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
not very many people have them.
It's from a guy out of Louisville. I bought it at Muletown last year. Sylvan Pipes. Great guy.
Sylvan, Fistful of Briar, the father and son both bought a Sylvan pipe this past year at Muletown.
He has really gotten good because I bought mine last year and he'd only been making pipes for a few months at that point in time. And my pipe's pretty cool, but the ones he had at Muletown this past Muletown, wow.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep. Travis and the Georgetown gent both bought one at Muletown, and they both looked just incredible. I met the guy and talked to him, and I thought he was a really cool character, man.
He is. He's
Sean
a great dude.
is in the chat. Welcome. How are you doing tonight, sir? What are you smoking? What's everyone smoking? I know most people's already covered it, but if you haven't covered it, let's put it in there. What stick did you light up, man?
This is the San Cristobal Revelation.
Haven't had it.
It's made in the My Father factory, which I'm a huge fan of My Father. I smoke a lot of My Father stuff. they're really good.
Listen, you can get in line, okay? Right behind me. Right behind me. I'm a big fan too, and I have been. They had a low point for a while.
My dad's stuff. I wouldn't be functioning right now.
Their quality control went down for a little bit, man. They had kind of a low point. But they're back. My understanding is everybody's happy with them again. I'm so excited to hear that because it is one of my favorite factories in all of the cigar world.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Judge, the Le Bijou, the Blue. They have a new cigar that just came out called the La Lil Tab, I think it is.
I heard you mentioning that, I think. Or someone mentioned that.
It's
have
very
you had
unique.
La Antiquidad?
Yes. Oh.
Big fan of that one. Now, that's more of an everyday compared to Le Bijou or the Judge. It doesn't have that same strength profile. That being said, it's a beautiful, still rich, beautiful flavor profile. Really big fan of that one.
It's the La Flora de Antilles is also like their kind of entry level.
That's their cheaper one, right?
Yeah, and it's still really nice. Yeah. I mean, it's really nice.
Big fan. The Dom Pepin stuff, incredible.
Yes, I'm trying to find some. So I think Don Pepin just came out with a new anniversary edition or something right now.
That sounds delicious.
I can't find it anywhere. I want to find it so bad. Jeffrey, do you like cigars? I mean, I don't know if I've heard you talk about that much. I can't. Okay.
Got a whole humidor full right here.
Oh, there you go.
I don't smoke very often. I get outside in the wintertime and smoke. I don't smoke them in the smoke room here. They're a bit too heavy for my action system. But usually when I'm it's at a cigar bar locally. They're all over down here in South Florida. You throw a rock and you hit a cigar.
What you drinking tonight?
Heartland.
It is a red Italian blend called an Alberone.
Ooh. Just say the word again. That sounds sexy.
Yeah.
I like that.
On me.
With the hair let down and all, you know what I mean?
I know. I can't let my wife watch his channel. I'm telling you.
He can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, man. What a great community, man. This is so fun, man.
Jeffrey, does your profession have anything to do with the wine?
With the what?
Like wine and stuff? What? I don't know what you do, but
no.
Okay.
No, I work in the financial industry.
Okay.
Brokerage.
Do you know the sommelier on YouTube? It's Vegas Vegas something. He wears the meta glasses and he's a sommelier.
No.
You remind me of him so much, man. And that's his thing.
I have to look him up.
I think you love his videos.
Dude, he's incredible. And the restaurant he works at, they have vintage stuff. They have brandy from the 1800s, dude. I'm not even kidding. It's incredible what they pop open on that channel, man.
That sounds amazing.
If you want a great wine channel, check out V is for Vino, as in the letter V is for Vino. Great wine channel. Now.
What's that one, Hunter, I sent you? It like looks like sommelier, but it's a continuation of the letters to make something else.
I don't know.
I'm following a few wine channels. I'm trying to dive deeper. It's not my forte. I understand whiskey so much more than wine, but I'm trying to understand it more.
I'm trying to find the one that Somm TV, SOMM TV.
Yes, Somm TV. That's a good one. I like that one a lot. They do blinds. It's like a technical channel for high level people trying to get the masters at sommelier and stuff.
The other one is Vegas Wine, real quick. The one with the meta glasses, Vegas Wine.
Vegas Wine. Yeah, look him up, guys. He is the most. I don't even know. Entertaining is not even it. It's personable, and you get to learn. It's Vegas Wine is the coolest wine channel I know of.
But if you do not want an interest in wine, do not watch it, because if you watch some of his videos, you will be interested in wine. 100%.
Correct. Somm TV is like a technical educational channel. But the Vegas Wine is just like the coolest experience with old vintage stuff. Dusty bottles, getting to know when he pops corks that disintegrate because they're old as crap. You know what I mean? How he fixes the problems and all of this. So old dusty bottles, it's a lot of fun.
But he just makes the whole process so elegant yet interesting at the same time. You know what I mean?
That's their job. For sure.
I mean, if I could get the money together, I would go down. You know, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but the two guys that do the Whiskey Vault, those guys actually have a whiskey sommelier school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like $4,000 to get your first level, but hey, what can I say?
I think Robert, me and you were talking about that one day. That's like the castle thing they have, right?
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes. I mean, I just want to go. I just want to go hang out.
I mean, I want to take the class, but if I could just see the building and walk in, I'll settle. You know what I mean?
You know good and well you want that medallion. You want the medallion. You want to walk around like Flavor Flav.
I've already got the bald head.
Expert.
Listen, I already have the bald head. All I need is the medallion, and they won't know the difference.
They say, "Yeah, boy."
I want to be like Jeremiah when I grow up.
Hey, Jeffrey's coming for the title, baby. I love it. Jeffrey's coming for the title, man. I've already told Jeremiah he better start practicing now.
I tell you what's funny is every live he is on now, I'm like, "Where's Chain?" And he breaks it out.
I know.
It's always right there.
he didn't put it on before we started. I said, dude, like, I'm just going to have to honor and give that to somebody else if you'll start wearing that thing. You should be proud of that, man. Come on. Come on. It's got a goat on it.
Listen, that video worked out so well with his cat and his improv with the cat and stuff. That could not have went better had you choreographed it. I mean, it was phenomenal.
He is so funny, man. I talked to him 20 minutes before I got on here, man. He is so funny, man. He is such a good dude. And listen, and he loves all this stuff, man. Cigars, whiskey, fashion, gentlemanly conduct. He loves all that stuff. He's passionate about it, man. And he loves this community so much. He's just, he had to leave the whole YouTube thing. I know a lot of people don't know this about him, but he's a police officer. He works crazy hours. He's a father of 6 children.
That's what you were telling me. He's got a bunch of children.
Adopted kids. I mean, he's just the greatest dude on the planet, man. I love him so much. And, he is definitely part of this community, man. He's just like all you guys on here, like all these guys in the comments, all these guys that are on this live right now, like these are the type of dudes that I want to be around every single week, man. That's why I keep logging in because it makes my week. It makes my week.
Mushroom Leg says Louisiana Flake smells like peanut butter to him. I'm assuming he's talking about Tin Note because now I'm confused, okay? Because for me, it was like just off the top of my head, it was kind of like a exotic air-cured flake with some Aness topping added. Like
I think Louisiana Flake has a cocoa added.
Yeah. But you get some of that like robust air-cured exotics with a little bit of the cocoa added.
I love Louisiana Flake, man. That's one of my favorites.
I got a jar of it in there. I like it.
Now, Dakota, you gave me some of that. Is that HU Louisiana or is that Galwith, Louisiana?
That's Galwith. I don't know if it's Sammy G or Galwith Hogarth, but it's one of those.
Maybe it's HU has Broken, Louisiana, something along those lines.
Yeah, Louisiana Broken, I think, is HU.
Okay.
So Louisiana Flake,
Dutch is coming clean here. I don't know why, but he says his pull-out game is weak AF.
Is what?
We got people making babies while we're doing the live, I guess.
That's cool.
Old Dutch let it all hang out here, buddy. Mushroom says that's a Hogarth product. Yeah, I like it, man. I might pack one of it. I really do like it. I know Josh from Beyond the Burl podcast, he's had it. He likes it as well. Hunter, I gave you some, but you haven't tried it?
I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, I'm a fan. You got a lot of the exotic air-cured stuff with a little cocoa type topping. It's good. Oh, no, the dude with 6 kids, he says. Dutch is not making babies currently.
Well, some of those kids are adopted, so they didn't.
It was
just saying, just throwing that out there.
Now, Jeremiah is a good sport, man. Not only is he an interesting character, he is down to just like be a good sport, man. Really like that.
Let me tell you, he can talk smack, but he can take it too, which I love. That's what makes a good friend, man. You always know you got a good friend when you talk smack too, and they can take it, man.
And apparently he knows his whiskey. Who would have thunk it?
I brought a ringer in. He still won. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. I didn't think he was gonna place the top 5, and he knocked it out of the park. That first whiskey we did, he scored a perfect score on every single thing except the country of origin.
That's
and the only reason he didn't get country of origin because nobody was gonna guess Indian whiskey because the first one I had was an Indian whiskey.
I get it.
I get it. So well, but I guess you would call his acting abilities in the video of yours when he got the medallion.
It was incredible.
He kind of did that himself.
It was incredible.
Phenomenal.
He said, "Man, what the?"
It's phenomenal with it. Because it's funny if you watch that. He's like in character, and then he sees it. He breaks for a second, has his laugh that he can't contain himself.
He done well though. Good whiskey too.
Would have been like, cut. We got to redo it. You know what I mean? Because I just
Jeffrey, do you imagine yourself, Jeffrey, like next year at this time, like at home, like looking in the mirror, that medallion on your chest, like looking around, going, "Look at this beautiful."
He's going to have to fight me for it, Robert.
I've got the polished cloth ready for it.
Listen, man, I cannot wait, man. I am so pumped about next year. I already have 3 of the whiskeys picked out for next year. It's going to be a fun
Hey,
event.
You got that McClellan's high proof one, right? Lined up, right?
Well, that's going to be afterwards. So
okay. What was the proof on that again?
It's just 110, but for a so actually, that's what I'm drinking tonight is the regular 12. This is just the regular double oak 12.
What's it proofed at?
That's 90. I
90,
mean, actually 86, really.
Okay.
So, and that's why that whiskey is so good, because it takes what Macallan does and higher proofs it a little bit, which just gives it just a little more.
I said McClellan, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That's okay. That's okay. I caught it, but I want to correct you. It's okay.
Yeah. Like this meatloaf, I'm also shallow and pedantic.
Ma!
Oh, we got a man of culture there. Brian's got a stogie shoved down in his pipe. What do you got there, buddy?
Way to do it, man.
Well, it's only about the second. It's only about the second cigar I've ever had, but it's a bone shaker. I don't know if that's a good one or not, but it tastes all right.
I don't know, but I hope you enjoy it.
Bone shaker.
I am. It's a little spicy. I picked
like
it up
a spicy cigar myself.
Spicy.
I want all the spice
I like
in a cigar,
in my
man.
pipe, so.
I mean, Chris says Luxor's going to be the new champ. I'm going to tell you now, based on what I saw last night with Luxor's collection, I ain't going to lie. He's going to be quite the challenger.
Oh, Luxor, the last live when he joined in, we were talking about the Eagle Rare, the 10-year that I can't get, 90 proof that I like, and he starts breaking out like the 18-year and I don't even know what else. Yeah. He had it all.
It was an impressive collection. I mean, it was pretty awesome. I can't lie.
I don't know where Luxor lives, but if it's anywhere near me, I'm going to go visit him really soon.
He's in Kentucky.
Oh, that's not far from me then. Oh, Luxor, I'm coming for your collection, baby. I'm coming.
Now, if anyone in here gets a chance to meet Luxor and his lovely wife, they are salt of the earth people, and he has no interest in making content. But I wish he would, because Luxor is an amazing, incredible human being. And he knows his bourbon, and he has great taste in tobacco, and is extremely generous. He is someone that I'm happy to call friend, and really
apparently I met him at Muletown standing next to Hunter and didn't even realize it.
I didn't recognize him, which I'd never seen him, but yeah. That happened a lot at Muletown. I was looking up at a lot of people.
It wasn't fair. You had me and Chris with Pipe Philosophy standing next to each other, and then Luke and Robert are kind of on the ramp going into the open.
So what's it like up there?
And I'm like,
it was hot.
It was hot. That whole damn show was hot.
Oh. Yeah, they're gonna have to get an air system in place for something.
Dude, what would the fire marshal say if he showed up during that damn show? My God!
Luckily, he's a pipe smoker. So.
I hope so, or his pockets are lined or something.
Yeah, man.
Because it's totally not above board. I guarantee it.
Yeah, which is crazy because it's March. It's first weekend of March. It's supposed to be cool and nice, and that building is hot, man. Ooh.
Well, you can only get so many sardines into a can until it's uncomfortable. I mean, that's just all there is to it.
Well, y'all are in for a treat next year because literally catty-cornered from Muletown now is a new brewery called Twisted Copper, and it is really nice, and they have really good beer. So Twisted Copper is going to really benefit from that next year, I'm going to tell you.
David G says he wasn't bashful. He had several nubs in his pipe at the Smoking Tent in Chicago. Listen, if no one's met David G, he just seems like one of these other people that comments on YouTube videos, and he doesn't. It's hard to put a face to him because you've never met him. That's how my relationship was with David G until I met David G. Well, it comes to find out, David G ends up being my spirit animal. When I grow up, I want to be just like David G. He is a madman. He has the nicotism. He has pad. He has tad. He has all the other things. And also someone I am grateful to be able to call my friend.
David G is one of these people you meet one time and you walk away with like at least 5 stories about him that you experienced while you were there.
Just an incredible human being that is an animal in all regards, especially when it comes to nicotine. For instance, he bought that table pipe from Chris Morgan. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was a very expensive, beautiful museum piece table pipe, right? Like a hookah. The pipe sits on the table. You have a hose with a mouthpiece. And he was showing me pictures. He told me to ask Hunter about the pictures. Hunter showed them to me. And I knew the pipe after I saw it. I remember seeing it on Chris's website. And I asked Dave G, I was like, hey, man, are you going to smoke it? And he's like, I've already had 5 bowls through it and a cigar nub. And I know what he means because he's got like a collection of LCS pipes, museum piece LCS pipes that he has smoked down to like they've got a coating of fuzzy nicotine on the outside. You know what I mean? Beautiful museum pieces. The grain is immaculate. And he's like, this is my workhorse. And you look at it, and you're like, he's not lying. He smokes the dang thing, you know. He's got some stuff he commissioned, the 10 Commandments pipe and stuff. Listen, David G is a true friend and pipe smoker, man. And guarantee you guys, you'll never meet anyone like him.
And he won the little competition I made for Muletown, who can darken up their YTPC Legends 26 Bones pipe the most. And like Dakota and I get there, we've had maybe 5-6 bowls out of ours at the most. We've had it for about a week. David G shows up. It was the only pipe he smoked from the time he got it till he got it Muletown. I'm talking 10 bowls a day. And it was dark. And sure, he could have oiled it and darkened it and kind of cheated, but this thing had...
It was that color.
Built up.
There was cake on the rim, dude. It was like...
Yeah. When'd you get this? 1984? What the heck?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I've had 56 bowls through it so far or something. I'm like, good Lord. He's got like the fishing vest on, and there's like pipes and cleaners sticking out of all the pockets. I'm like, oh, we got a real one. You know what I mean?
Like the Swiss Army pipe smoker.
Oh, yeah, dude. What a blessing to meet him. And Lukester says that you guys missed David G last night. He had an honorary blast of the Rustica. Here's the other thing. We show up to the pavilion after the show. David G rented the pavilion. Me, Hunter, Lukester, Walt was there. We had a few people there. And
Saldog, yeah.
Saldog and Saldog's wife made chili. It was actually an amazing time. But me and Hunter break out the Rustica for David G. He hadn't had it yet, and he had heard about it. He's wanting it because he's a freaking nicotine fiend. And Hunter's telling him, you know, like, be real careful with this. This is like 8 times the nicotine as compared to regular tobacco. And go gentle. It's real fine, real dry. And, well, me and Hunter get a pinch, and David G gets a big old pinch. And he does a big old snort of it, and he goes, whoo, boy, that was good.
Dakota and I over here.
Yes. You
know what I mean? It's... Oh, man.
No, very deserving, David. You're one of a kind. My absolute pleasure to call you my friend.
And I got... Thank David for bringing along Ike, his buddy Ike, with him. Ike was a cool guy, too.
Ike was all right, man. Yeah, Ike was all right, dude. So, he's from L.A. as well.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, L.A. Lower Alabama.
That's it.
Greenbow, Alabama.
That's right.
The Moments and Seasons ask, would y'all be down to traveling to Charleston, South Carolina and meet at Smoking Pipe Storefront? If I had the time and if gas prices are just a little bit lower, I would totally be up for it. Won't be for a little bit, but you keep that in the back of your mind and get back with us, and I don't see why not. I'd like to travel a little bit, so always.
Man, Charleston is a great place to visit too, man. That is a great town.
My wife loves going there. All I would have to say is, honey, do you want to go to Charleston, South Carolina for the weekend? And she's going to give me the, 2 thumbs up. Like, yeah, I can make that happen probably.
Brad asked where we get our snuff. So the snuff thing is extremely nuanced compared to all other forms of tobacco we get. The way most of us get it, and I'll say it openly, it's my channel, and everyone feel free to chime in. We order it from Europe, gray market, somewhat illegally, and hopefully it sneaks through customs. There's no other way of saying it. In the U.S., you cannot purchase it online. Some tobacco shops will sell it in store. Nobody will ship it from within the U.S. And then there's
a couple of that.
It has to do with FDA regulations. Even the nasal snuff that's American made, like the dry Scotch snuff, is sold as oral snuff that we just happen to put up our nose. It has to do with FDA regulations. It's technically not legal in the U.S. to sell nasal snuff, and we have to order it gray market from Europe. And there's 2 main websites, Mr. Snuff or Toke, and it takes months to get here. Shipping is extreme. Yeah, Hunter has some. Which one is that, Hunter? Dental.
That is
sweet dental stuff.
Dental Scotch snuff. This is the yellow.
So that's a classic American dry Scotch style stuff. So FDA regulation kills us. You can get it from Mr. Snuff or Toke. 2 problems: the shipping is expensive. Second problem is customs will seize it if they catch it. And out of the last 2 orders I had from both websites, customs got both of them, and I had problems, and I had to talk with the company to try it again. So, there's no easy way to obtain snuff within the States. That's why if you do, you should order a large order. Each individual tin of snuff is cheap, a couple dollars. Save up your coins and go for a big order and get $100 more of snuff, or I wouldn't even bother, because it's going to be like $50 shipping, and you're going to have to wait months, and customs are probably going to seize it and do whatever they do with it, boof it up their butthole or whatever.
With that being said, like what you touched on, it is very inexpensive, so a little bit goes a long way. So ordering, let's say $150 worth of nasal snuff, that is a lot of nasal snuff.
It will last you till Jesus returns. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
So it's a lot you have to spend up front to really make the shipping worthwhile, but you get a lot for your money, though. That's the thing.
You really do.
Did you think that you said you had the Bad Cat snuff? Did you think that was decent?
Yeah, he did a great job on them. On all 3 that I had that he sent me samples, I thought he did a great job. He was not happy with the espresso one. I got the original espresso, and he did not think the espresso transferred and infused and expressed itself strongly enough. But that being said, the raw tobacco used in that blend was phenomenal, and it was a great stuff. The Tissum, the espresso, and I don't remember the third one. All 3 I did videos on. I did a write-up in Timber and Smoke on the one. Phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Yeah, really, really well done. Not even lying.
Hey, Dakota, since we've been, seriously abusing the Toke Rustica, have you tried any American snuff in a while? It's a lot easier to use now.
I got some sitting here.
It's kind of sad that this isn't so bad now, because this used to really burn, but after, months of doing the Toke Rustica,
all right, let's see if we got the same one. I got,
I've been drinking 145 proof for the past 6 months, so 90 proof is great.
Exactly.
I got the Dental Sweet. Is that what you have?
Mine is Dental Scotch.
Okay, I got the Dental Sweet. It's the same thing, but a little sweeter.
Okay. Well, I just did a little bump. I'll take another one though.
All right,
good.
Let's do it.
A bump.
A little something to get me by, you know.
I do a little tote on the weekend.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I'll never freebase tobacco again, but I'll do a little toot.
That's what he said.
Do you see how? Hey, look how clumped up that is.
Yeah,
do you see that?
A little clumpy as well.
It's like hot chocolate.
All right, let's get a little.
Don't taste like it.
I ordered all 5 from Bad Cat. So we'll see how they turn out.
I hope you like it, man. I'm a fan. He does it really well. He does a great job with the stuff. Haven't tried his pipe tobacco yet. I have money in hand. I've been offering it to him for 8 months, willing to make content about it, get eyeballs on it. I still haven't got any. You ready, Hunter?
Okay. Let's do it.
You do that at a bar, somebody's going to call the cops.
Smoky, sandalwood,
leather-bound book, like a really old leather book. You know what I mean?
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Now, it is very dried, and it definitely takes technique to use this type of nasal stuff, American nasal stuff, correctly. Dakota and I have been using that Rustica for so long. This is kind of a cakewalk. This used to be difficult stuff for me to use, but
JSF is using the Bad Cat Espresso right now. That's a great snuff, dude. I'm a big fan.
Okay. I'm in a snuff mood. Let me go grab the Bad Cat Espresso. Let me go try it too.
Go get it. I don't have it because I gave it to Hunter. Or I'd take some with you. It's a fantastic snuff, guys. I really think he did an incredible job. Boutique snuff is like such a niche of a niche of a niche. It's hard to get, but it's really fun.
Okay. He has a Rustica one.
Yeah, I haven't tried it. I have Rusticas. I have 2 Rustica snuffs here, but not his. Actually, he was trying to do a batch of that, and I had a pound of Rustica sealed up of whole leaf that I was going to send him. And when I examined it, sent him, I hadn't looked at it in a while. It had tobacco beetles in it, dude. And which is quite common with cigars and stuff. Yeah. And I got freaked out, man, and threw that away. And he's like, I'm sure it can still be used, right? I'm like, no, you don't want that shit near any of your shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he's like, really? You couldn't clean it up or something? I'm like, no, dude, there's bugs eating the leaves, shitting, breeding.
And if there's already hatched beetles, there's eggs on the leaf somewhere. Yes.
Thankfully, it was sealed up. It did not get to any of the other tobacco products in my house that I've seen. The humidor, everything's good. That bag was sealed up. But, yeah, so what that means is that the exporter did not freeze it as they should have to kill the larva before they exported it, but it is what it is.
So we've got the Bad Cat Tobacco review sample, espresso, snuff. And then also, put a tin art on the back. Not sure if you can see that.
That's probably so damn not, cool.
But
he has great art.
In a while, so let's give it a little go. Nice container. Yeah, very fine, but not powdery, if that makes sense. It's kind of like gunpowder in a way.
Kind of grainy, fine grains.
Okay.
Now, does snuff age like regular tobacco? Is it the same thing, same concept?
I don't think so. I don't think there's enough oil in it.
No, it'll dry out, but like you can do old snuff that's dry. It's just drier, and you notice that. A fresh tin of snuff, like the European stuff, like what me and Hunter did last weekend, when you first pop it, will be extremely ammonia forward, and that airs out within a couple of days after you pop it. But at first, and some people really love that ammonia snuff, dude. Hunter got critiqued about our shaker boxes. Like, Hunter, you had one in your hand a while ago. You got like this. This is a shaker box, and these are not sealed up quite as tight as like the tins. And some people critique them, and they want that ammonia forward sealed fresh tobacco experience. I'm all right with it. It's not something I desire.
The ammonia is from the fermentation process.
This has been popped. So this is a Sammy G product. This is probably my favorite snuff from Sammy G, just from a flavor note. It's very light on nicotine. This is Celtic Talisman. At one point, they had a pipe tobacco under the same name, an aromatic pipe tobacco I've never tried. I've wanted to for years. It's just never happened. But this is a beautifully flavored aromatic snuff. And although I don't like aromatic pipe tobacco, I do like aromatic stuff.
Do you have to store it a certain way or no?
Yeah, Cactus, let me go over it because it's important. When you're doing nasal snuff, the intent is not to take it down through your nasal passages like people that snorting drugs. What you're wanting to do is coat the inside of the mucous membrane with the snuff. So you're just trying to get it up into your nose a little bit. You're not really trying to take it down. So some of the coarser, heavier snuffs, you have to sniff a bit harder just to, physically lift them, but you're never really trying to take them down deep. You know what I mean? So really what you want to do is coat the inside of your nose with it. The mucous membrane's in there. And to taste it fully and to experience it.
And then, I don't know, we were talking about Samuel Gawith. In the same container that I kept the Bad Cat in, I also have the Kindle Brown Snuff, which I think is the snuff version of Best Brown.
It's one of my favorites as well. That's I keep that in my work bag, dude. I love that one. It's a fantastic snuff.
The one that I've been enjoying the most as of lately is what is it, Dakota? The Roundton Best Dark, I believe.
Yeah, Best Dark's fantastic.
Is that Wilson's or Shira?
I think, yes. If it's not Wilson's or Shira, it is Freiberg and Traeger. But I think it's Wilson's or Shira.
You all give me 1 second, because I just did a lot of nasal stuff in a row. I've got to go blow my nose. I'll be right back.
That is the other thing with nasal stuff. You can only do so much. And you're either going to start draining in the back of your throat, which is never pleasant, or you're going to have to blow your nose. And I don't ever like to do so much nasal snuff that I have to get it out. So the key with nasal snuff is occasionally in a small amount, and it is extremely enjoyable. If I start doing like nasal snuff exclusively, like I'm not doing pipes and stuff, if I do too much nasal stuff and it starts to drain down the back of my throat or something, it's no longer enjoyable for me. There is people that do nasal snuff as their primary tobacco intake. Historically, it was quite common, and you'd have to continuously blow your nose or something. I don't enjoy that. I really enjoy doing a little bit occasionally, and it's a lot of fun. It's delicious. You get to taste tobacco in a whole new way. Your olfactory senses have so much more receptors than your taste buds on your tongues, and nasal snuff is a way to enjoy tobacco in a unique, different, but thorough way. But one of the keys for me to enjoy it is to do a little bit. If I do too much of it, the pleasure is gone. It's a small amount, or you're kind of ruining the experience.
The pleasure's gone, or the thrill is gone? The thrill is gone, baby.
Both is gone. It's just not a fun experience for me once it starts draining down the back of my throat. Personally, now there's people that nasal stuff is their main squeeze, and they do it all day long. I've been reading the works of Casanova, and oh God, you guys, listen. 3 volumes on Audible, 40-some hours each. Towards the end of the second one, I wasn't even going to get the second volume. Once I purchased the first volume, 40-some hours, I was like, I'm going to finish this and I'm done. And then by the end of it, I'm like, all right, let's see where he goes after this. Lots of snuff use in Casanova's life in the mid-1700s in Italy and Paris. But anyway, traditionally stuff was used a lot, and they were blowing their nose a lot in their handkerchiefs. I like using it a little bit, and that's how I found the most pleasure out of it.
Jeffrey, you ever tried any snuff?
Sorry about that.
Only recently. Oh. Only recently. So last month at the Miami Pipe Club, one of the members there had brought some and tried 2 different flavors that he had brought, all purchased from across the pond, brought over. One was more mentholy. The other one was a bit more just natural. So aside from that, no regular experience.
What did you think about it? I'm just curious because I've never tried it. I'm just curious.
I was already enjoying pipes and some drinks, and so maybe I wasn't in the best place to create a real opinion about it.
Maybe you were, Jeffrey.
Maybe I was. But yeah, no, something I would definitely be open to experiencing more of.
So the menthol you were talking about in the snuff parlance is what you would call medicated. For hundreds of years, mentholated snuff was used as a medication to treat migraines and other stuff. And people would call that medicated snuff, and that just means menthol. And there are several medicated snuffs that I'm a big fan of, and I would never have menthol introduced into my pipe tobacco or anything. I don't even like arrows, even the good arrows. You know what I mean? I'm so picky. I do like some. What I'm saying, I'm highly picky about aromatic pipe tobacco. But within snuff, it changes for me. And menthol is something I can do occasionally. I'd like to keep it on hand. It's not my first thing. I still go for tobacco forward. But aromatic snuff is something I can partake in. And the mentholated is a classic snuff, and it can be quite fun. One of the ones that me and Hunter do often is Red Bull. Red Bull is a classic mentholated snuff, and it's like denting ice, chewing gum just in your nasal passages. It wakes you up, and it's refreshing.
I was trying to find it. I couldn't find the Red Bull anywhere. I have it. I just don't know where. And I thought.
Oh God, here I go. I'll do some more.
But I've got some Dr. Rumney.
Yes.
I actually like mentholated snuff. I think I like it better than Dakota does. But I'm a big fan.
Can I ask you a question? Since I have no experience with this, I'm just curious because this is a very interesting subject. I mean, to me.
Yeah.
So when I think of, like, when you said mentholy, that to me has, I don't want to say exactly because I mean there's definitely some differences, but like sometimes when I drink really heavily peated scotches, it has that kind of medicinal flavor to it, which
this is straight Bengay.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. Okay, all right.
This is like I'll tell you what it really reminds me of. If you've ever used one of these vapor inhaler things.
Yeah, you're talking about straight up like wintergreen mint, like straight up like mint.
Menthol, like a Vicks inhaler, but it's powder coated
like a cool cigarette.
Yes, sir.
Dang, I haven't had one of those.
I got some here. This is the Red Bull, guys, and this is a classic medicated snuff that the menthol hits you like a ton of bricks. You know, it invigorates you. It wakes you up momentarily. That being said, I'll do a bump of this in a second. That being said, this one here, if you guys go to the Google machine and you type in Zulu tribe and snuff, you can, I'm not going to say it, but you can find out what the women of the Zulu tribe does with this right here, this very snuff. We won't openly disclose that. I found that and sent the article to Hunter, and it's a real thing. I'll put it that way.
Should I be looking that up when my wife is around? That's my question.
If she is feeling adventurous, I'd say go for it.
That's the kind of thing that belongs in National Geographic.
I don't think they have the balls. I'll just put it that way.
And the other reason I wanted to use some medicated snuff, even though I just blew all the snuff out, David G says try a menthol snuff. It'll dried the drainage. I didn't have drainage yet. That's when it drains down the back of the throat. Usually you don't really want that. So before it starts draining, I like to blow my nose if I've had too much snuff.
Yes.
But I just blew my nose, so I'm good to go. And yeah, menthol, let's do it.
All right, we got some Red Bull here.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna give you wings.
It does give a temporary. The menthol is so strong that just the sensual shock of it is like stimulating. You know what I mean? But it's quite like a Vicks vapor rub at the same way. Yes. At the same time, when you breathe in with that in, it's very much.
Sorry, I just when y'all do that and get all excited, it makes me think of Wolf of Wall Street.
That's my shirt. That's all it is.
No, if you like the mentholated, especially a strong one, if you imagine crushing up an icebreaker till it's like a powder and then up the nose, that's exactly what this is like. It's opens you up much like a mentholated medicine would do.
Yeah, y'all got me curious. I got to find some of this stuff, man. That's just curious. I'm just curious, man.
I can send some to you.
I would love to try it.
I've got little containers, Robert. I can.
Hey, I've got to send a package to Robert soon. Anyways, we'll throw some snuff in there. I've got.
I would love to try it. Thank you. Yes, please do. Yes.
I've got your address. We'll get that together.
Hey, Chris, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by, brother. It's great seeing you, man.
Is it painful to do that menthol stuff?
No, it shouldn't be. If you like try to like, yeah, it could be. Like some of the stuff's so fine that like it'll feel like it's burning a hole through the back of your head. I'm not even kidding. If you take it too long.
That sounds awesome.
Here's the thing.
No, I'm not even kidding, dude. You'll get the weirdest pain sensation in the back of your head if you
just have visions of me doing this, like, and then like freezing up, and
yeah, that's what happens. Yeah.
Well, hey, that's the Wolf of Wall Street scene. You go straight to the cerebral palsy scene. You know?
Yeah, like exactly. But,
I start crawling in my car.
The thing I always tell people: with any new to you form of tobacco, doesn't matter if it's cigars, pipes, nasal snuff, even if you're a cigarette guy or a chewing tobacco or moist snuff, any new to you form of tobacco has a learning curve that you have to kind of pass to get full enjoyment from. You know,
David G says let Robert get back from Ireland first.
Yes.
Let him have his vacation in the sun.
Robert, how was Ireland? Well, I didn't go because I was stuck in my house. You know? I was trying to get on the plane like this, and they, I got arrested for snuff.
Look what you guys are doing to me.
Like drinking your slushy too fast.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, Robert, you'll be on the airplane, okay? And it'll be like the movie Airplane. Someone's going to offer you some Zen. Can I interest you in some Zen? No, absolutely not. And then you're over here doing a line of stuff.
Listen, if I'm on the airplane and start speaking jive, then we've got a whole nother thing going. I'm going to tell you.
That movie's nothing but one-liners. I love it.
Oh, my goodness.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley.
We got to get these patients in the hospital.
What is it? Gosh. They don't make movies like that anymore, I'll tell you right now.
Man. Did you guys watch Naked Gun?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Brother.
Yes.
That is my stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Leslie Nielsen was a national treasure.
Man, he could just sell it. You know what I mean?
Have you seen the bloopers of him cracking at his own lines?
Yes. Yes.
I haven't. I need to look that up.
Oh, man. O.J. Simpson, man. A lot of people forget that was before all the. I mean, he was starring in those movies before the incident, man. Like, people forget that, you know?
All right, and we'll re-up on the beer, gentlemen. Continue.
I'm going to get me a refill myself. Be right back.
But, Brian, yeah, once you start taking nasal snuff, it might be a little difficult at first, like any new forms of tobacco. But once you get past that learning curve, really enjoyable. It's a beautiful art form of tobacco, expression of tobacco, really. That that I don't know. I think a lot of pipe people would be interested in. You know, if you enjoy premium tobacco, this is another way to enjoy premium tobacco, and it's the oldest documented use of tobacco as well. Is it going to replace your pipes? I doubt it. Probably not, you know, but it's a nice occasional alternative to it. You know what I mean? Something to
just lighten up a.
Do what is it?
I'm just lighting up a. I found a 3-year-old tin of GLP's. What is it? Sixpence. It's pretty nice.
Nice.
The newest, well, new to me, the newest to me GLP's blend that I've had was a couple months ago. Dakota and I had some Barbary Coast. That was really good. I was impressed by that one.
Nice. I like it too.
Yeah, I liked it real well. So what's everybody smoking? We know what Brian's smoking. Cactus, what are you puffing, and what are you puffing it in?
I've moved on to some H.H. Burley Flake.
One of my favorites.
And this is a Rattray's olive wood.
Yep. Olive wood, nice. Robert, you still got the cigar going?
Yeah, San Cristobal Revelation. It is absolutely delicious. It is a great stick.
Nice. As far as my smoking goes for the night, I'm going to hold off there because I'm doing a blind taste test comparison of Virginia Perique blends tomorrow, and I'm trying not to get tongue bite.
So, what blends are you doing?
Don't know.
Well, I guess it's blind. You don't know, right?
I am doing 6. It's, how do I say this? A guy sent me 12 tobaccos labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, and so you take the first 2, A and B, you smoke them, you compare them. How are they similar? How are they different? Which one do you prefer and why? You post,
awesome.
Review and what you liked and why you liked it, and then they let you know what it is. And so I'm trying not to burn my mouth out from that.
Are they like brand name, or is it like a home blend like Waltz, or?
It will be a mix of, commercial tobacco, but it could also have boutique such as Watch City or something like that. It won't be home blending though, but there could be some boutique stuff from Watch City in there. And so it's you get 2. It's not just a review. Like, here's one, tell me what you think. It's here's 2 of them. Tell me what you think. What's the same? What's different? And I've never Yeah, I've done blind reviews, but never a blind comparison review comparing 2 of them. So it was really interesting. And I just got the results back on the first one that I did yesterday. And the 2 blends that ended up being compared was Watch City Cigars Rougarou 2018 and then Sutlass Elizabethan Match. Which is funny. I thought the Rougarou reminded me a lot of Elizabethan, and I even mentioned it, and I didn't realize the other blend was Elizabethan. So I kind of looked a bit stupid, but
that's awesome.
Pretty similar though, and I feel like I got most of everything right. I actually thought the Rougarou, because I didn't realize it was Rougarou, I thought it had a touch of Kentucky in it because there's so much body to it and so much spice. It was a real pepper bomb, but it's just that much Perique in it, I guess.
Well, I think tasting is hard though. It's challenging.
Yeah, it's a great challenge though. It went really well. I did pretty good with it. But there was a few things I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. You know what I mean? But I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy that likes to smoke pipe, so I can only do so much.
Guys, look at the color of that cello.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's been in there a little bit.
So this is the last of that box I bought, but this is JFR Lunatic, that short stubby Perfecto.
Both, I love that.
Obviously, JFR, they use Aganorsa leaf. This is both one of mine and Hunter's favorite cigars. This is my last of them. It's been in my humidor for over a year,
Nice.
It's got a little age on it, so give it a go.
We got a couple of so actually, Hunter, you'll like this. So Moment in Season says, I've loaded up my bones with Strauss Tobacco Wenceslas. I love it.
That's the one you sent me, right?
I did. Yes, I did.
I haven't tried it yet, but I'm gonna get to those right after I finish this comparison.
I mean, listen, I'm glad he's smoking that, but I gotta tell you right now, man, you gotta bust out during Christmas, man. That really is that's my favorite Christmas blend. I love it.
Should I wait till Christmas to enjoy that?
I would totally hold on to that to Christmas, man. Let that be one of your Christmas blends. And then Walt smoking some From Beyond. That's my man right there. I love that blend. Love that blend.
Robert, let's wait till Christmas time, sometime in December, and on either one of your lives or one of our lives, we'll both smoke that blend.
Yes, I'm down, man. Listen,
hey guys, I got a question. Everybody in the chat, video and comments, serious question. All right, I have a badass counterfeit Dunhill here.
Yes, me too.
All right. Should I use it in photographs on like Instagram and just use it as a prop? Or
yes,
I haven't yet because it's fake as shit. But
doesn't matter.
It worked. Listen, could you hear that?
I got one of those too, but it loses its fuel so freaking fast. It pisses me off.
I know it does. The stills are not great. This one though, aesthetically, like even close up, the roll marks. Holy cow, dude! It looks good, and when it works, it works. And I know what you're saying, Cactus, but I kind of want to use it as a prop in some Instagram photos, and not just like not say anything. But it's fake as shit. Like,
nobody cares. It looks good, man.
It does look good. It sounds good too, though.
It does, man. I don't listen. I'm all about
as long as you don't say it's the original thing, you're good to go, bro.
Yes, 100%, man.
I've got to agree with
original fake.
I have an old boy butane lighter that broke, so I thought I would try to buy a replacement of like a cheap knockoff $20 version. It looked just like the real thing, but when I picked it up, you could tell it was like plastic and way lighter. The seal was terrible. I was constantly having to refill that lighter every single day, even if I only used it once or twice. So I just stopped using it.
Hunter, listen. Let me ask your brother this: do you enjoy using that lighter there, Captain?
I feel like fucking James Bond when I use
it. That's what I'm talking about. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
It's made of the best Chinesium in all of the Orient.
China. It's very listen, we're doing great things. We're making DuPonts. Beautiful DuPonts, actually, if you think about it.
I heard a cigar guy a while back talk about the Bic lighter that I'm a fan of, and they called it the Dominican DuPont. I thought that was the best thing I'd ever heard.
Listen, we were in New York City many years ago, and my wife, she was like, my wife, we call her nickname growing up was TW because she don't like to spend money on nothing. And so we went into Bloomingdale's, and I was going to buy her a nice purse. I was like, this is like my gift to her, right? She was like, we're not spending this kind of money on a purse. And my buddy goes, don't worry, on the streets we'll find one. And so we go outside, and this guy has this purse, and it looks exactly like a Prada purse, but it says Proda. Not Prada. And so I said, dude, how much is that purse? He said, it's $35. I said, how much to make it say Prada? He goes, for you, $50. And so I gave him a $50 bill. He pops the little logo off, reaches in his pocket, pops a Prada on it.
Oh, he had it ready to go?
Yes, he knew. Like I knew, and he knew. And my wife is like, "Look, I got a Prada purse." I'm like, "Heck yeah, you do!"
You weren't the first person to ask.
$50, I was like, "Come on now, come on."
And a good story.
There's no shame in my game. I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
Hey guys, I hit this Opinel, this French Opinel. We got someone joining in here. Give me 1 second. I'll continue.
Love those knives. Love mine.
Moments and Seasons is entering. Fistful of Briar gifted me and Hunter both one of these Opinels. This is the number
10.
Cigar Vice is giving away some of those, man.
Number 6. This is the number 6 size. Fistful of Briar gifted me and Hunter both one. It's kind of a flat ground, really thin blade, great slicer. I just happened to hit mine on the strop because I'm getting into the straight razors. I got a strop all set up. 2-sided strop. One of them's got the polishing compound on it. I got this thing so sharp, it's scary. So sharp. I could like shave some arm hair to just, I'm not going to, but listen, it's scary sharp.
You already shaved your leg, man. Come on.
Well, I mean,
hey,
listen.
I have to say, that was a pretty funny video, man. I looked down.
Listen, if I keep getting comments like that, I'm going to start an OnlyFans. Okay.
You might as well make money everybody else is.
It was like dude's never seen another dude's leg before. You know what I mean? I was like, come on, guys.
Yeah, I'll start a page called Only Scalps.
Yeah.
Cactus, you up?
There's probably a special group for that. People watching you shave your legs and smoke a pipe. That's got to be a special group out there somewhere.
I was testing the edge on the straight razor, and I was just doing a little. And I knew I was going to wear shorts at work the next day, so I had to go above the knee and pull the shorts up, a little bit above my knee, and usually I don't feel indecent. And my kids thought it was good. They wanted me to make a video and share it, so I'm like, all right, kids, I love you guys. Watch this. Whack, 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 whack. We uploaded the video, and the next thing you know, the comments start rolling in. And they've never seen a man's leg above the knee, apparently, because me shaving a little bit of leg hair off was quite the exciting venture for him.
Linger said he kept getting weird DMs on Instagram about like pipe fetish shit.
Oh no! I was offered $75 if I'd hold my pipe with my feet and stuff. I'm like, I've made $75 way harder than this before.
That was the easiest $75 you've ever earned, didn't it?
I mean,
well, I made $100 once, but I can't get into it.
All right, listen, Dakota. I know you love cigars. I gotta tell you, it's very rare that I buy a box.
Same. I'll be honest.
I don't buy boxes very much. I like too many variety of things. But I will tell you, I'm about to buy a box of these. I love this cigar. This is probably maybe the 7th or 8th I've smoked in 3 weeks. That's a lot for me.
Which one is it?
This is the CLE Arroyo Triple Maduro.
I haven't had it yet, but fundamentally, I would like to try it. Yes, I need to give me a single.
This is the same guy that made the Camacho Triple Maduro a few years ago.
Yes.
This is way better.
Oh. Are
so
you a fan of Aganorsa Leaf?
Yes, I am.
Have you had any of the JFR stuff?
I have not, but see that right there, what you're smoking right now, I have not even seen that where I'm at. I would love it. JFR
stands for Just for Retailers. That was how it got its initial start. You can buy them online. I don't know why but JFR is a 100% Aganorsa Leaf product. So you get that beautiful, rich Aganorsa Leaf DNA, and I think they use some of the best of it. I'll be honest. And I've had a lot of the Aganorsa stuff. It's strong and robust, but it's balanced, man. Me and Hunter are both huge fans. And this Lunatic by JFR, it is Aganorsa, but it's JFR Lunatic, and this short, stubby Perfecto is among the better cigars even obtainable, and it's a decent price. This is something I bought by the box as well, Robert.
Yeah, I don't buy boxes much, but I'm about to buy one of these. In fact, I went back to my cigar lounge just got these in. It's not a new cigar; it's been out for a while, but they just got these in, and I think I bought half of them because I went back to. I said, "Hey, can I get a box of these?" And he goes, "Dude, we're out. We're sold out. We're sold out of those, man." He said, "We're testing it, and they're gone." I was like, "Well, great, thanks,
guys." Anthony, that's Appalachian Customs is in the chat, right? That's him. What's going on, brother? It's like Beetlejuice. If you mention him 3 times, he'll appear.
We've done that with Jeffrey a few times. We just said his name.
Times. Yes, sir.
He just pops in there.
Well, I'm signing off, guys. So it's good smoking with you.
Brian, thanks for stopping by, man. It was really good chatting with you.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger.
Thanks.
Take it easy, Brian.
Yep, you too. Bye now.
Moments and seasons. What are you smoking and what are you smoking today, man? You're really little on my screen. You're going to have to read it out to me.
This is the Strauss Tobacco Wenceslas.
Oh, beautiful. What do you think?
It's great. It was late coming this year because they had to get their supplier was I'm assuming they did some deal with Sutliss probably previously. So this year I didn't get it till almost the end of January. And I got it in a Bones Gnarly.
Well, everyone joined with you right now is a big fan of the Bone stuff, so you're in good company. Jeffrey had one earlier. I think everyone in the chat's got one. So
I love the Bones pipe, man. These things are phenomenal. Absolutely love them.
We catch some crud. I know when I was doing that YTPC Legends thing, we caught some crud from some people over in Eastern Europe that was like, you Americans have no taste. It's not German hand cut vulcanite. And I'm like, dude, fucking go pound sand, dude. We like it. You know what I mean? They smoke great. But yeah, I think they're great, man. I really do. I'm a big fan, and Chris Morgan is an incredible human being to work with. If anyone was wondering, if you guys are interested in any of his work, reach out to him. He's a real person. He's available, and yeah, he's a cool dude.
Hey Jeff, what pipe are you using now?
This is a Merchant Service Standard.
Whoa! I know somebody else has got one of those.
Yeah, mine's
smoking some St. Bruno.
No, I don't have it handy, but I got the Merchant Service brown or dark sandblasted Lavat. Oh man,
beautiful
I think it's just slightly smaller than that one. I think. But
I got this is long.
I love mine.
This is the original Bings. This is what Bing Crosby smoked.
Wow.
Man, I just see the Christmas movies playing in my mind's eye right now. That is awesome. So the pipe I got, funny story, Jeff, Hunter and Robert both looked at it at Muletown before I bought it. And
4 times.
I mean, the exact pipe.
Exact pipe.
I had to go sweep it up before anybody else lusted after my possession there.
The joke I made is I saw this pipe and I knew it would be coming, back to West Virginia with me. I just didn't realize that, man, it'll be with technically him, not me.
Yeah.
So Dakota, when I get back from Ireland, I've been I've been planning this. So I've got to celebrate. I finally hit 1,000 subscribers last week.
Congrats.
Thank
Listen, you blew up quick there. And me and Hunter both been telling you, man, it's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Well, which is funny because it's just one video. I had 400 subscribers on one video. It's crazy how that happened. It just shows you that one video can change it.
It really can.
Well, anyway, I got to show you this because you're going to laugh your butt off when you see this. And this is actually a really good cigar. It's going to look like a joke, but it's a really good cigar. But this is the Celebration 1000. When I get back from Ireland, the 90 by 90 Asylum.
Holy
90 by 9.
That's a 5 hours.
Dude.
Listen.
Look at this. Look at this thing.
The LFD La Flora Dominicana has got the what they call it, the slugger? Really big double Lajero?
Yes.
I got some pictures of it, but I wouldn't even post them because it looked like I was really afraid someone would take it sexually.
I mean, come on, man. Look at this
smoke, dude. I talked to Hunter that whole evening. I lit it up at 1 or 2. I was grilling. I had all kinds of stuff going on. I smoked that thing until like 8 o'clock at night or something. I mean, this thing lasted
the guy that gave me
hours.
The guy that gave me this said he said he smoked it for 5.5 hours if I had to put it down. And this is the cigar. I won't even show my wife this thing. I'm scared.
But she I'm not even. You low hanging fruit, Robert. You set me up, and I'm not even going to take it, brother.
That was on purpose.
Leave it right there.
But I love we can joke with each other like that. Like, I think it was like Rooster had posted that he got his Old Man Copper stuff. And he got some of the wood balm. I said, make sure you put that on the right wood now, Rooster.
Well, you know, sometimes you just got to polish that thing up.
That's right, man. Luke, sir, believe it or not, it does fit the humidor.
You got to keep it bedside ready. You know, once it starts to unravel, a little KY jelly just holds it together real nice.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh man,
little PG goes a long way with that.
Dude,
what beer are you drinking, Dakota?
Modelo Especial. I love one of my simple luxury items in life is a Mexican American style lager, and in this case, it is a Modelo, and it is as far as like a like as compared to a national just American lager, the Mexican interpretation of an American lager is so much more appealing to me for a couple different reasons, but I love a Mexican American style lager beer, and one of them being a Modelo Especial. I'm a huge fan. I think it's a great lighter beer. Really enjoy it.
I love Modelo. I really love, as long as it's on draft, Dos Equis Amber.
Oh, yes, amen to that.
My favorite's hard to find. Me and Hunter's seen some in Kentucky, and I actually didn't pick it up. Here in West Virginia, when I get it, I have to I know the guy that drives the Mexican truck that comes around to give the correct tortillas to the Mexican workers in the area. I know that guy, and that's where I get some of my beer. But the Modelo, or not Modelo, Corona Familia.
We had that one.
It's probably my favorite Mexican beer. I really like Mexican beer, and it's really just American lager, but it's the Mexican interpretation of it. I love it. But Corona Familia is like a Corona Extra, slightly less skunky, a little bit smoother, and there's a lot of discussion online about if it's the same thing, but the bottle being brown and not clear, that it gets no UV that skunks the beer and stuff, which I don't believe is the case, because the Corona Extra, even in the cardboard box with no sun, tastes like a Corona Extra, and the Familia tastes like the Familia. But yeah, I like getting in the nitty gritty sometimes with the beer.
I like in the summertime, I absolutely love, this is crazy, I drink this all the time in the summer when it's hot outside, a lime and a Red Stripe.
I love Jamaican Red Stripe, man.
That is a fantastic beer, man.
I had not had it in a few years, and this past fall was at Piggly Wiggly, closer to Hunter's house than to my house, and got me a little bit of that Red Stripe, which is a Jamaican lager. I'm a giant fan, dude. I love Red Stripe. I don't drink it often because of availability, but when I find it, I usually pick up a sixer of it, dude. I really like it.
Yeah, it's a great pool beer, man. Just hanging out in the summertime, man. Just hanging out with the kids, and the kids are out running around in the little dippy pool,
Yes, sir. Yeah, Red Stripe's good.
You used to see that around a lot more, and I haven't seen it recently.
Yeah,
the Red Stripe,
Fantastic.
I live in the middle of the woods, so for me, everything that's not natural light's hard to find, right? But listen, I was able to get some of the Sierra Nevada Optimum, the triple IPA at 11%. And I still have a couple in the fridge, guys. I've been savoring these. Extremely drinkable for what it is. To be a triple IPA at 11%, way smoother and more balanced than you would expect. But I found some of those at a local store, and sometimes I get lucky. But typically beer's a hard subject for me to explore because of where we live and the laws and stuff like that.
What about, do you like German beers?
I do. I'm not as well versed on German, but I can get a couple of the better known ones here and there, and I do like them.
There's I think it's the oldest brewery in the world, and I'm going to totally brutal this name, but it's like Wehestefananas now. Yeah. Wehestefananas. Jeffrey, can you help me out with this? I bet you know.
Brutal
enough. No help with that one. Sorry.
Right now, by the way.
It's called Wehestefananas.
Yeah, I've had 4 or 5 of theirs. Is commonly available here. You buy them by the individuals. They're good. One of them I like, and it has a bit too much like clove type note to it, but I really like it. I like clove, but like it's a bit strong in that one. But yeah, they're really good. Hey,
there's where I'm from.
That's Paul, right?
Yeah, Grunwald
Paul, welcome to the chat.
There's a brewery in Michigan where I'm called Founders, and they make a lot of like limited edition beers. They have one, their famous one, I think, it's called Kentucky Breakfast Stout, and they brew it with chocolate and coffee, and they age it in this gypsum cave that's like 100 feet underground.
Whoa!
And it comes out like once a year.
Okay, that sounds fun.
And then you can age it more yourself. It's designed for aging, but it's delicious.
I like beer that can age a little bit, man. I really do.
I broke my keto fast a few weeks ago. We were at a work event at a baseball game, and so before the game, we went to a little brewery before the game, and I was like, I haven't had a beer in forever because I've been doing keto for a long time, and I said, well, what? I said, I want something that's totally different. And she poured me a Bananas Foster beer that was like 12% alcohol. And I'm going to tell you right now, I was like, this is gorgeous. It was so good.
Really?
It was so good.
Wow.
Oh.
I wouldn't have expected that with 12% and Bananas Fosters. Whoa.
Man, it was good. And it wasn't sweet. You got a hint of you could taste a little bit of banana in it. But it wasn't like sweet. It was nice and just like yeasty and beery. And ooh,
you could almost go spicy with the Bananas Foster. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
My all-time favorite, Guinness. There's a lot of beers I like, but Guinness is without a doubt my favorite.
I'm gonna have some Guinness, of that in about a week.
Yeah, I bet you are.
You gonna go to the Guinness?
That was a shameless plug right there.
Yes, and I'm okay with it. I'm cool with it.
I can down some Guinness.
But, video or it didn't happen, Robert.
That's true. That's true. There's gonna be a lot of video of my kid drinking his first Guinness. By the way, I can't wait to try that. Like that's gonna be. He's gonna be like, oh, what the heck is? I can see him now.
This reminds me of the story when I was like 20, 21, I don't know, I was young. I show up at a buddy of mine's party at his garage, right? And his dad's got a disconnected garage from the house, and they didn't care what he did. And he's having a kegger. So we got a keg down in a barrel of ice. And my not my youngest sister, but the sister right behind me shows up, and she's like, I don't know, 17 or 18. And she shows up, and I'm like pissed. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm the older brother. She shouldn't be there. I'm pissed. Next thing you know, I'm holding her legs and she's keg standing.
What a good influence you are.
Yeah, well, you got to be known for something.
That's a good big brother.
Hold on. So I think it was her because I used to go party with her as well. And there were several times we'd get back to the house and I'm like on all fours crawling up the front steps. And you guys have to realize the house that Dakota and I grew up in had a lot.
It's straight up to it, yeah.
And like, I mean, just crawling. So I think it was her. I think she was the bad influence.
So this is a really good question. So it sounds like everybody here enjoys a good beer. So the question is, and maybe I'm wrong, but most people I know, when they started drinking beer at a young age, they didn't like it. They probably drank it just because everybody else was drinking it. They're just trying to fit into to the moment, right? That's what most people do. So my question is, what was the first time you drank a beer and you're like, this is delicious?
It was I can tell you,
Killian's Red.
It was a Budweiser.
Budweiser. You go, boy.
Yeah. A lot of my friends were drinking all the light beers. You know what I mean? And I had a bunch of the light beers, and I drank them because I had alcohol in it. My buddies had them. You know what I mean? And there was a certain time I was out with a buddy of mine. His dad was ordering us dinner, and I was like almost of age, I guess. And he ordered us some beers on draft, and ordered me a Budweiser, and I had it with like a greasy burger or something, and it clicked, man. I was like, this is delicious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can answer that one as well. So first of all, you're right. When I first started drinking beer, I didn't really think I liked it, and I was kind of upset by it. But the first beer I ever drank was a Bud Light. I don't like Bud Light to this day, and so that was that. But anyways, I was already 21 at this point because all I had drank up until that point is what other people had. So it was like Bud Light, Miller Lite, all this. I've seen all the Dos Equis commercials on TV. I was 21. I wanted to try Dos Equis. So I go to a Mexican restaurant, and they didn't have Dos Equis. They had Dos Equis Amber. So that was the first beer that I had that I was really like, this is cool. Like, this is different than what I've been partying with for these past.
The Amber is far better than the original, so you did good.
Yeah.
So
for me, it was a Yuengling Black and Tan.
Oh,
I like a Black and Tan.
Lagers.
Black and Tan.
I didn't like lagers. The Black and Tan was my gateway.
I like a Black and Tan.
Then went to Pilsners and Ambers and etc.
I feel bad. He's got Killian's and we got Black and Tans and
Yuengling. Killian's and Yuengling were both. This is late '90s, so those were both.
I drank so much Killian's one night, I might have been hallucinating, but I thought I was pissing red. True story.
Or bladder damage.
Dude, I drank
I'm bleeding.
We bought so much Killian's one night, and I was slamming it with a family friend. I was like, what is going on? But yeah, Killian's Red, awesome beer. I haven't had that in 20 years.
I don't even know if they make it anymore.
I haven't seen it forever. That's funny. I haven't seen that in a long time.
No, but as far as like brewery beers, and this is maybe it's because I'm in Florida, but Life, you might resonate with this, but sour beers.
Yeah, some sours. Yeah.
Oh my God, sour beers are the best.
I'm not a fan.
Really? Oh man,
not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Oh.
I've had some I like.
I'm not an IPA guy.
I'm not
like
either.
Dark.
I'm not either. I'm not an IPA guy either.
Hey, Robert, have you ever had Murphy's, which is an Irish beer?
Yes.
Like Guinness?
Yes, 100%. Okay. So the Guinness versus Murphy's thing is a real deal. That's like so if you go to Ireland, they like there's parts of Ireland they're like we only drink Guinness, and then you go to Cork and they're like we only drink Murphy's, and it's hilarious. Like the advertisements on every wall in one part of the country is all Guinness, and the other part is all Murphy's.
I have to A/B test them. I got Murphy's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania one time because the beer shop didn't have any Guinness for whatever reason. They're like, this is pretty close to it. I'll try it. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely in the same ballpark of Guinness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I was just curious if you had tried that one because I liked it.
The first beer I ever had that I felt like I was like, oh, this is for me. I drank beer for a whole year. I was in college and I drank beer at all the parties, was having fun, but didn't really enjoy drinking beer, but I drank because that's what everybody brought.
Yeah.
And then that first summer, I was still living in my college town for the summer, and we were at our fraternity house doing a lot of work on our house. It's the middle of July. We were rebuilding our fire pit, and it was about 110 degrees and Tennessee humidity. And this guy walks up with a 12-pack of, guess what? You're wearing the shirt, Miller High Life.
Love High Life myself.
My favorite light beer.
Ice cold, man.
It's not light beer though, really.
And I said, dude, give me one of those beers. I'm about to die of thirst. And he threw me one. I cracked it open. And as it went down, I heard angels. Oh. And I was hooked. It took that one moment to get me into it.
Robert, here where I live, the local gas station, I can get a 12-pack of High Life bottles for 10 something after tax. In my hand, heading home, 12-pack and bottles for $10 and change after tax. And
dude, that's
it is not bad beer, dude.
No, it's not
bad beer.
Dude, we used to buy the pony with little ponies, man. Those little ponies.
I haven't seen them in a minute. I miss the ponies, man.
I miss the ponies.
I got something a couple weeks ago. It was either from the gas station here in town, I'd say.
Yeah.
The one right in the middle of town as you come to my house. Yeah.
The big one. Where Hunter lives, where I live, we have a gas station. It's like a community center, but where he lives, the gas station in town is very much so the community center.
It's so the company I work for, we do on-site project management for another company. We're contracted by them. And so me and all the other people doing the same job that I'm doing, but at different projects throughout the site, half the time, all 5 of us end up being at the gas station in the morning at the same time. And they're like, okay, he's going that way, he's going that way. But it's just funny. It's the community center is the local Comac. It's not even a Comac. What is it? It's a...
is it a marathon?
Marathon, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's
or at one point, I think it was. I don't know.
Robert, when you go to Ireland, don't order a black and tan.
No, or Irish car bomb.
No, don't do that.
You can't even say that anymore. The black and tan has extreme political connotations, and the Irish car bomb. Apparently, nowhere should you order that now. That's one of my favorite mixed drinks.
This is my second trip. I went in 2007. I'm not a noob. I'm not going to go in and be like, "Hey guys, NRA."
Play that song about the little Armalite rifle.
Don't say top of the morning to you. Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Do not do that.
No. I'll just keep my mouth shut until somebody says, "Oh, how are you from, Audio? Where are you from, Audio?"
How you do? How you getting on? I'm doing well.
Yeah, they're asking me Lucky Charms.
Oh, you're from the States? Sorry. Last time I was there, we were sitting outside, and I actually smoked cigarettes at that time. And I was smoking a cigarette, and it's the soccer game was on, so there was nobody outside. Everybody was inside going nuts, and I was outside, and this guy comes outside. He says, "Where are you from, Audio?" And I said, "I'm from the States." He said, "I know you're from the States, Audio, but where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Tennessee." He said, "You know Garth Brooks?" I said, "Yeah. I play golf with him on the weekends." No, what the heck? No.
It's like, you remember that music video when he ruined all the baby grand pianos with paint? I've got 2 of them in my garage.
I don't know Garth Brooks, but I know Chris Gaines.
That's right.
Oh, that's going old.
Remember when he reinvented himself?
Yeah, Chris Gaines, man.
Yeah, name.
Chris Gaines. It was a movie, and the whole thing got scrapped.
How was that?
What a terrible, terrible idea.
Robert, that's a good one, by the way. That's a good one.
It was a fun time, man. It's listen, I think traveling is important. I think it's something, to see other places in the world, and it's a sacrifice. It's not cheap to do that, especially in today's economy, but I tell everybody,
Robert, listen, brother, I don't leave the county much, okay? But this year, because of this community, I pulled up stakes, and me and Hunter sojourned all the way down to Columbia, Tennessee. We met Hitler.
You did.
We met Hitler. We went to the Awful Waffle and got the shits. It was an eventful time.
And I risked all of it over a piece of gas station fish.
You really did. You really did on the way down. My God. We are at the shadiest looking gas station you ever see. There's this 2-story motel with like raw cinder block on the outside with a like nudie store like Lion's Den billboard above it. Okay, and he goes into this gas station beside this shady motel and the Lion's Den billboard and gets a piece of fish. At this time, I got my phone up. We're live streaming on YouTube. And I'm like, yeah, nothing can stop us now. And Hunter's like, look, they sell fish in this gas station. It was,
that's like the number one rule of like bad decisions. Like,
it was what could go wrong?
Actual fish, it was fine. I've ate gas station fish. It's not even real.
I mean
just the term gas station fish. Just the term.
Yeah, it just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
What
kind of fish was it? That's what I want to know. What kind of fish was it?
Yeah, what kind of fish was it?
I don't know. It was actually really good, though. Not gonna lie.
I have a feeling it wasn't halibut.
It was Lady of the Night.
So is gas station fish the new lot lizard? Is that what we're calling it now?
Exactly.
How you doing, man? Let me show you my cigar.
Put that thing away. My wife's getting ideas.
Oh my goodness.
We have strayed off topic.
Well, on topic, in 4 minutes, Dakota and I have to poison ourselves with rusticus.
Hey, Brutal says I should write a book, How I Met Hitler and Survived.
Oh my gosh. I would read it tomorrow.
You said you've met that guy before?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I've not met him, but I've seen him before.
You knew he was like local to the area?
No, but I saw him at Muletown with y'all. Like
you just saw him at Muletown.
Yeah, okay. I saw him at Muletown, and I was like, "What in the world is that?"
Oh, I knew what it was.
No, he came walking in. I went the other way. I was like, "I don't want none of that. I'm sorry."
He complimented me, damn it, Robert. He said, "Hey, man, nice hat." And I'm like, it's like when a gay dude's like, "Nice ass" or something. You're like,
were you like,
I mean, between Hitler talking to the urban cowboy that was in the Savinelli booth, I didn't know what to think, man. I was like,
like, what would you do if you try to take your hat? Are you going to be like, so what's he going to do about it? You know what I mean?
No, listen, Hunter was there. Hunter was there when I tried to figure out that cat.
I'll tell you what I would do. I'd be like, back.
Robert's going to beat him with the big rubber dong.
A 9x90 cigar.
It's like something out of Get Smart or something. I don't know. It's just,
Wasn't someone saying he was over there talking like politics and religion and all kinds of stuff?
Man, please.
Kevin ended up cornering with him and like couldn't get away from him. Winchester Piper, if I'm not mistaken, was like got cornered with him. He's like, it was really weird. He was talking about like religious stuff, something about the final solution.
And if you know Kevin, that makes it even better.
It might not have been Kevin, Robert, but I'm thinking it was.
Kevin's like, what in the heck? I'm just trying to drink whiskey, man. Leave me alone,
He's
man.
the most normal dude ever. You know what I mean?
He is, man.
Brutal enough, Chris says one day he's going to join the live here. Hitler?
I hope he does. I got so many fucking questions.
No kidding.
Like,
number one, what is wrong with you?
Like, how many lead-based paint chips and asbestos oversuits did it take to end up here? You know what I mean?
I'm just curious. Next year, he's going to show up looking like Mussolini. Is that next? I mean, what are we doing?
Mao Zedong, Pol Pot.
Look, everybody, it's Pol Pot. Yeah, cool.
You will see odd people at a pipe show. I knew that going in, but I was surprised. I was not expecting that.
Nate King at one time, like, try to like talk to him and stuff. And I asked Nate about it. I was like, what the fuck's up with that dude? He's like, well, I mean, he's got the mustache. And I'm like,
dude, he's got $800 to buy a pipe. I'm talking to him.
I was like, Nate, come on. It's not just the mustache, okay? It's so funny. Man. But that's all it would take, dude. Like, Charlie Chaplin did it. Yes, this is true.
Now, did this guy just have the mustache?
He had the comb over,
he had the comb over
tucked in, black trousers. No, this dude was Final Solution all the way, dude.
I mean, we thought it was a Monty Python skit coming in. I didn't know what was going on.
And you know, that first Friday night when me and Hunter went back behind the scenes with Nate, with all the smoking pipe dudes, the Ledisi assholes that wouldn't talk to normal people, that dude was right back there mingling with them, dude. It was the wildest thing, dude.
Dakota sees this back there. His anger level goes from here all the way to up here, dude. It was wild.
I just want you guys to know that I'm actually pissed I bought this pipe now because I bought it from the Urban Cowboy that was talking to that guy, but I didn't know that at the time.
Dude, you got to hear Hunter's interpretation of me trying to figure out who the asshole was. I'm like, so then he's like, I'm with us. We're the DC. Like, I should have known. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's what it was. You're like, so who are you with? We are us.
Like
who was that? It was like,
well, okay.
Well,
yeah, he came in like 50 Shades of Cowboy.
Because what was advertised for that Friday night was Briarworks products, right? But Ledisi got their corporate claws in there, and they sold some of their stuff on that night as well. And I didn't know, because it wasn't advertised, that was going to be a thing. Honey, say hello to everyone.
Hello.
She worked today. I did not.
I was asleep. Sorry.
Old guy. Was it old guy?
So what was the deal with the Ledisi people? Why were they so stuck up?
Listen, the Ledisi people, all the people from Smoking Pipes, every single one of them were clicked up in their own little circle, and it was you come to them and bow down and be like, we know who you are, or they would talk to no one in the community. They reached out to absolutely 0% of people unless you came and was like, oh my God, you're with Ledisi. And this is my channel. I can say what the hell I want. That's the honest to God truth. That's how that happened.
You're Ledisi.
I will say,
you know what? That's where I messed up. I didn't bring my big rubber doll. I could have just benighted. I could have benighted them assholes with it. You know what
That's
I mean?
right. Welcome to Ledisi. I shall knight you with my.
Clip it. Come on, Fat. Don't let me down. Someone clip that shit. All right, guys. We got the pure Ruska out here.
Jeremy Reed was kind of cool, though. I did have to approach him. A lot of people were talking to him. When I talked to Jeremy, I liked him pretty well, though.
No, Jeremy was better than the other assholes.
Yeah, I talked to Jeremy in 2025. He was fine.
Jeremy was nice. Like the better breed of the assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
I mean, his denim fetish gets a little creepy, but
well, Shane Ireland and the rest of them, forget it.
Well, which is funny. I mean, you talk about guys like the DC guys, but then you turn around and see Ravenwood, and he's like spends 25 minutes having a conversation, just the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, no, man. Listen, once you get money involved, guys, everything you love is immaterial. Once you get money involved, man, that you know what I mean. And this is how it goes. So I don't know how much of it is like their fault and how much of it is because it's a job. But once money's involved, man, all you're worried about is marketing terms and what marketing lie you can sell. And this new thing, even though it's last year's old thing with a new name, you know what I mean? Everything that us as tobacco enthusiasts hold dear comes into just a marketing ploy. And there's a disconnect. I hate to say it, but the Ledisi crew at Muletown was total schmucks that didn't give a shit about anyone unless they approached them and was like, we know
that's not the way to be, you know?
I agree.
What is it?
That's not the way to be. It's like, you're trying to, you're selling a product, you're selling.
It was actually, Cactus, to be honest with you, it was more than off-putting. It was disconcerting. It was, I want nothing to do with that lifestyle. Even though you're monetarily involved with this and this is your job, your attitude towards the consumer is appalling to me, and I want nothing to do with it, was my honest take.
That's honestly
Ladisi's answer
shocking.
to "Who are you?" was literally "We are us."
Oh, that's right. I tried to figure out who the Urban Cowboy was because it was supposed to be a Briarworks. The early sale was supposed to be Briarworks only. And when Ladisi was set up shop and I didn't recognize the Urban Cowboy, and I was like, yeah, and he had Peterson and Seven Ellie stuff set up. I'm like, is this like the Briarworks shop distributing? No. Ladisi owns Peterson and is the sole distributor within the U.S. of Savinelli. This was them just trying to capitalize on their market share, and they could give a shit less about like appearances at that point. You've already bought the ticket. You're there. It was we are us, and you are
nobody.
Multitude of consumers. You know, it was disconcerting. But yeah. All right, here we go, guys. David G can't wait any longer. We have the Rustica.
I'll give it a quick countdown. You ready?
I promise you an ugly craft face, guys. Come on, let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, you guys make it look so good.
Really selling it.
Loving it.
Oh man! Please send me some of that.
Oh, it's really good, refreshing stuff.
I mean, it just don't get any better.
It's like jumping into the fountain of youth, guys.
I mean,
no,
I've never felt better.
It's only 8 times the nicotine as compared to regular tobacco leaf.
The only side effects are hallucinations and/or death. You got nothing to worry about.
What you didn't know is Hannah and Dakota didn't go to bed till 4 a.m.
In an alternate dimension.
And David G's laughing at us right now, thinking in his head, bunch of wussies.
Listen, does it get better with age? My age, nothing gets better. The drinking becomes more difficult. The nicotine, it doesn't, everything becomes more difficult with age.
Just
Dr.
getting out of
Bob.
bed in the morning.
Good Lord.
Isn't that true?
Listen, guys, I was talking big, mad shit about Ladisi, and I want to be clear about one thing. I meant every bit of it. That being said, I don't want them to not be there. We need them. It's kind of like the devil we know. Keep that in mind. Take everything I said under the veil of I'm glad they are there because without them, we're losing so much. All right. What I wish more tobacco, the commercialization of the pipe tobacco hobby was like people that were as enthusiastic and sincere about pipe smoking, okay? And that's my only thing, man. Once you get money involved and that's people's careers, they're not worried about the practice of pipe smoking. They're worried about sales, and that corrupts and it changes everything.
Well, and it's stupid because like the FDA could like crack down on tobacco tomorrow, and they're all out of jobs. They should be trying to like spread the joy and the knowledge and.
Listen. I've been to a total of one pipe show. It was a big one, Muletown. As far as numbers goes, it's a big one. And the Ladisi people, the smoking pipes people, it left a lot to be desired. I'm not joking. A lot to be desired. They were clicked up in their clique, and if you were somebody, you could approach them, and if you were nobody, you could approach them and bow down, and they might say, thank you for stopping by. There was no like spreading the love or anything. It was, we're here, we're putting on this son of a gun, we're the money backing most of it, and you can bow down before us or piss off. You know what I mean? It was
the attention. They loved the attention, that's for sure.
It was clicked up worse than you could imagine, dude. And I'm speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for Robert that was there. Hunter is agreeing with me, so that speaks for itself. but I'm not speaking for Robert or anyone else. This is my opinion and interpretation.
I didn't have enough experience. I mean, I just went in the booth and bought a pipe, so I didn't really. And I wasn't there Friday night either, so I didn't see any of that. So
yeah, well, Friday night's mainly what I was talking about.
Yeah,
when I was in the I was taken back in the where the show was to be held the next day. Where the Smoking Pipes people were. But even before that, they were out front in the lobby, and they were clicked up so hard, man.
Well, I mean, I will say that on Saturday, I mean, going around to all the tables, I mean, the Smoking Pipes table in the back corner, I mean, they had like 4 people back there, and I went by that booth several times. I didn't have a single time to anybody like say, "Hey, man, what's going on?" Not one time, not once.
Yeah, you think they'd be like, "Thanks for stopping by. Good to meet you. Thanks for buying our product. Thanks for supporting our business."
Yeah,
et cetera, et cetera.
Hey, Jeffrey, I like FUSTG. I have a bag of it in there, and I'm a fan. I found that to be a very, very good blend.
But Dakota, I will say, when House of Manners becomes like global, I will still be nice to y'all. I promise.
Well, listen to this, Robert.
That was funny.
You have something so strong going on that
oh, it ain't that good. Come on now.
No, I'm on board with your ethos, brother. You keep being true to yourself, and this old boy here is gonna be a fan for life. Okay.
Well, listen. I will never change who I am. I don't care. I don't.
Amen.
I listen. This community has meant so. I told my wife this actually about a week ago. I said that I've had more fun in the past 6 months of my life than I've had in many years personally.
And that doesn't
take away from my experiences of my family life and my kids and the things I've done with my children over the last many years. Like I've had travel ball and I've experienced some amazing things. I love my kids, love my family. But personally, just like my own personal like joy and hobbies for me, something that's
right.
I have met the greatest people, and I don't. Obviously, I would love. I mean, anybody who says they're on YouTube and doesn't want subscribers and doesn't want like growth and all stuff, they're lying. Like that guy that came out a few months ago and was talking smack about how it's not about. Trust me.
Everybody wants to put their best foot forward.
That's exactly right.
Everybody does.
But I'm not going to sacrifice who I am to get it. I'm going to be true to myself. I'm always going to love this community, and I'm always going to support this community. And I'm not even like a hardcore pipe guy. I love pipes, but I love cigars. I love whiskey. I love all this other stuff too. I'm a gentlemanly hobby enthusiast. I love all this stuff.
All right, Robert, I'm about to make a sound clip, and hopefully someone clips this because I don't know how that works, but I know it's possible. And it's all going to be thanks to Dr. Bob's Nightmares. And I'm getting ready to close this thing down. Let me finish this. Dr. Bob's Nightmares says, I heard Ladisi people go to the Bohemian Grove bonfire rituals and pray to the big owl. And I have one thing to say to everyone, and I hope you guys retain this. They're turning the freaking frogs gay. Don't know if anyone's familiar with the Alex Jones sound bites, but there we go.
Alex Jones, all-time classic.
All right, guys, I'm going to shut this puppy down for tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Everybody in the chat, we love you. We appreciate you stopping by. Everybody in the call, Robert, Cactus, Life with Pipes. Dude, guys, thanks for stopping by. We love you guys.
As always.
Cactus, so fun, I'm especially loving you. I had some more tea today. I need to email you about that, man.
Yeah, any questions, let me know.
I'm really liking the darker teas, man.
The puer is delicious, man.
I think it's just maybe my flavor profile, but I had some more today, and it's getting to where making tea is simple and quick, and it's not a chore, because when you're learning, you're like really like hung up on like water temperature, and you're trying to do it right. But once you like do it a few times, man, you're just like you're throwing it together.
You figure out what you like and how you like it.
Oh man, right now I'm at the point to where like it is like a breeze to like brew some tea and not be worried about it. You know what I mean? Like I'm comfortable just like throwing some hot water on some leaves and seeing what comes out. And that is like so much of a better place to experiment and try tea than when like a couple weeks back, dude, I was like really hung up on like the details, like, and I have ways of measuring the tea and stuff, but like I'm just not worried about it, man. Like,
yeah, you don't want to stress about it. Yeah, that takes away the enjoyment.
No, I'm at a really good place now where I can throw some tea and some hot water together, get an end result, and enjoy it, and get to experience it because I have a lot of teas to experience. And for a while there, I was like not experiencing everything I had because I was hung up on like preparing it correctly. You know what I mean? Yeah. And now that I've just kind of like got my toes in the water, I'm like,
yeah, just make it how you like it, you know?
Well, you kind of get an idea for the flavor, and then you can refine it later. It's kind of where I'm at. You know what I mean? Throw it together in the meantime. You know what I mean? Some hot water, some leaves in the meantime. Get to know what this tea is about. And if this particular one is something you're interested in, let's like dial it back and like try to like nail it in exactly and see exactly what you can get out of it. And that's so much better than worrying about, hey, I might not be like brewing this tea exactly correct or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're liking it. That's awesome.
I'm enjoying it, but it's still a journey. Man, I'm so busy. I have so little time, and that's why I like being at the point to where I don't care quite as much if I get it exactly right is like so much more rewarding than when I was like hung up on, everything being exactly correct. But
like I said, it is a rabbit hole you can go down if you want to.
I'm hooked, dude. I'll just be honest, dude. I'm hooked. There's flavors within tea that is not dissimilar to flavors I've experienced in other parts of my life, but it's like a little bit more nuanced. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving it.
Awesome. It's right, it's like tobacco, it's something you want to, if you enjoy it, you want to share it with people and get other people to enjoy it.
And it really is. There's so much crossover between tea and tobacco. And I'm talking about like going in the weeds with tea. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that being said, I'm still at the point where like a bagged tea I'm good with, dude. Like some regular old Earl Grey or something, man.
Yeah. I still make Lipton iced tea sometimes.
I can enjoy it. That's what I'm saying is I can enjoy it. But I can enjoy Carter Hall as well. I just don't often. I'm just saying I can. All right, guys. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to close this thing out.